All right, we're live. I don't know where Yash just went. Welcome in back to the channel, Big Ant Fantasy Football. Joined my good friend Yash here to rip some NFL best ball drafts. We just hopped in a best ball draft on Underdog Fantasy, picking from the 109 spot. It's going to be a pretty chill stream. Just want to get back in the rhythm of streaming, talking some football. We're going to be going through some player takes, some opinions we have on some of these offenses and whatnot.
I'm back.
We just started, Yash. I hear you. What's up, my brother?
Oos. What's good, guys? I'm so excited to be back. It's been so long.
We're back ready to rip some drafts. Ooh, interesting way ADP plays out. We're sitting at 109. CMC is there available. I kind of want to go CMC. Just build out that anchor running back. We could go JJ or CD as well. I think we go CMC. I think CMC is the play here.
You should bring up your ADP board when it's your time to pick instead of the draft board.
Okay, I can do that. All right, so we go ahead and go CMC. Here, yeah, I'll share the ADP or the board of my queue so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Big just tier of running backs are going right here. I think Brock Bowers is very interesting. I think I'm going to have a lot of Brock this year on this 1-2 turn kind of range. Any of these running backs do you think kind of stand out of this tier? Are there any of these guys that you think don't really necessarily belong here? Or any guys that you think
I would give
a little bit of value?
Value-wise,
There
I
goes
like
Bowers.
K9. I would take K9 over Barkley and Hampton personally, and I've been doing that in the little board drafts I've done. Aside from that, how do you feel about Achane, dude? Like, does Achane scare you without Mike McDaniels or no?
It's less of a I'm going to take your advice. We're going to take Walker. That gives us a nice CMC Walker start. Oh, another thing we should be mindful of is now that we have the week 17 schedules is building out like week 17 correlation. Would you be able to open a tab and let me know who the Niners and Chiefs play week 17? I still got to get those matchups down. What up, Frizzle? Good to
Frizzle!
See you, good to see you, my guy. Thanks for everyone that's in here. We're here talking some fantasy, ripping some drafts. Make sure to fire off any questions. You were talking about that tier of guys at the end. Talking about Achane. I'm not necessarily worried about like the Mike McDaniel stuff. What I'm worried about is just that this Dolphins team is not going to be competitive. And I'm really worried about end of season, them just kind of throwing the white flag, waving the white flag and kind of shutting guys down. They just extended Achane long term. They just gave him that 4-year contract extension.
Guaranteed money too, man.
What's stopping them from
pulling the plug early?
Yeah. What's stopping them from that?
Since we're on running backs, some of the stuff
this
I
board
heard
is flying by, so we're gonna have to be
lock in on your pick right here.
People are picking fast.
I like Smitty here. I like Olave here. Do you like T-Mac over Higgins at all or no?
Not really.
Fair enough.
I also like going Javonte and just loading up on my running backs because I feel like running back gets pretty gross ugly in these, but I do think we need an anchor receiver. So let's go Smitty.
Definitely banking on that AJ Brown trade, right?
Yeah. I'm going to queue some guys on these teams. Do you have the week 17 matchups?
Yeah. So it's going to be 49ers versus Chicago week 7.
Bears?
No, this is a lie. This is the 2026
That's
schedule.
last year. Yeah. I was like, I remember that game.
Why did it? I literally looked up 2026 and ESPN gave me that. Oh,
Your boy Taekwon Thorin goes free. I think Cyrus Allen's also an interesting dart throw for Chiefs stuff. Makai Lemon.
I think it's Eagles, 49ers, and
Oh, Mando, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my guy.
Chiefs, Chargers, Eagles, 49ers, I believe, for week 17 this season, according to NFL.com.
Chiefs, Chargers, you said?
Yeah.
And then what was the other one?
Niners, Eagles.
Niners, Eagles. Okay, so then that Smitty pick kind of worked out accidentally. What are we thinking here, Yash? We got 10 seconds. We can go Charger. We can go Lad. We can go Mike Evans.
I like Lad. Lad over
I kind of
Mike.
like Scatabo too. I also like Loveland a lot. Oh no. Well, we took Mike just because I had my I didn't have my queue set up right. So
unique team.
First stream back. No, he actually goes around this range, so it's not that bad, but we'll take it. We'll take some Mike Evans. I think I'm yet to get a share yet, so why not? I'll go back to this view while you wait. People are flying through these picks.
I know, dude. We're in like a sharp league right now or something. Whatchamacallit, though? K9. One of the problems I heard about K9, right? He's not going to get the touchdowns. He's not going to get the goal line touches. You know, they like throwing in the end zone. This is true when Rashee Rice was active. That's mainly the reason I was wrong about Rashee Rice last year, right? Like the reason he was like high key eating was they're like, oh, we're in the red zone, give him a check down and let him run in. Like that's damn near what they were doing in the red zone.
Screen to Rashee Rice, quick slant to Rashee Rice. Kelsey's always a red zone threat too, though.
K9 is a good running back, probably the best running back they've had in like 5 years. Okay. B, Rashee Rice might not even be playing. So should we be higher on K9? Like I was already telling you, I'm higher on him than I am Hampton and, low-key Achane, or I would tier him very close to Achane. How do you feel about that?
I just don't know if Walker necessarily fits the mold as like a consistent goal line back, right? Like we know the Chiefs have liked Kareem Hunt on the goal line the past few years, despite having Isaiah Pacheco, Isaiah Pacheco's a fine short yardage back. Like he's just as competent to stick his nose in there and pick up a yard at the goal line. But the Chiefs showed they loved Kareem Hunt in that role. So what's stopping from the Chiefs to just bringing back Kareem Hunt as the goal line back,
That's what Frizzle's saying right now too.
I do like Walker quite a bit, but it might sound hypocritical because we took him on this team, but I am just kind of a little weary of he's never been a real pass catching back.
Lock in on your pick, Pookie.
Yeah.
Bring up that draft board too.
Let's go 2, and it wouldn't be a Ant 2026 draft without me picking up Bayshaw 2, and probably going to be one of my biggest stands of the season.
What do you think about Montgomery going before Judkins and Price and Tootin?
I think I don't think it's horrible. Like he's probably going to be the lead back in Houston this year, but I do think I prefer all 3 of those other guys to him.
Like, what am I looking at? And he's pairing that with Henry. This guy's on Unk RB trade, bro.
I'm debating some Jordan Tyson. Debating Jaden Daniels. Hurts. Marv also feels pretty nice.
I don't understand this big of a stance against Hurts. Like I get he had an underwhelming season, but I feel like fantasy like drafters are always like overreacting to like mid seasons, bro.
I think Marv's a good pick here. I'm gonna go and get Marv.
I don't think Marv and good pick should belong in a sentence, but to each their own.
I think this is the year, man.
Frizz take Chris Rodriguez solidifies RB1 this season. Honestly, Frizzle, I got a Chris Rodriguez share, so I don't even hate that, bro. Let that man eat. Let that man eat.
I just think it's Tuin's backfield, man. I mean, the Jaguars have shown us they like Tuin. I don't think they would have let ETN walk if they weren't big on what they think Tuin could be. They drafted him high last year. They drafted him a little higher than consensus was on him going into the draft. During the playoffs, he was getting looks. He looked good with those carries. I think Tuin's
his five carries a game at the end of the season. He never broke 10. He broke 10 carries like one time.
Yeah, because ETN was still the lead back, but they were still mixing it in, right? Mixing him in a little bit, right? I think he got hurt too.
Was getting I want to say he got hurt. There's a couple of backs like that I'm worried about this season.
But if Kyron got let go, we'd be all in on Blake Corum, right? Like that's
true.
The thing is, like, they let ETN go and brought in Chris Rodriguez. We know Chris Rodriguez isn't the replacement to ETN. We know it's going to be Tuin. Like, sure, Chris Rodriguez might take some goal line touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence might also take some goal line touchdowns. But I just think Tuin's going to smash this year. I'm just big. We were talking about before stream, but one of my biggest stands is going to be just on this Jags offense overall. I'm also very intrigued by Parker Washington and what he did down the stretch last year.
Purdy right here, right?
Purdy?
Or is it too early for Purdy? What's his ADP?
Way too early. I would be considering.
So I like the ADP pulled up. I haven't done a draft in so long.
I think Trevor Lawrence here is interesting. We could also go Michael Wilson, double up on.
I don't like Michael Wilson.
We're going to go T-Law. Just talking about the Jags offense. Got to put my money where my mouth is.
Fair enough. I like T-Law, dude. Yeah, I like him. He won me some money last year. Not a lot of money, but he won me some money. He won me like $10.
I think T-Law is a real good pick this year. I feel like people are kind of forgetting just how productive this Jags offense was down the stretch. And that was just the first year with Liam Cohen. And we saw as the year went on, they got a lot better. I think they're set up to have another really nice offensive season this year.
Duval. And his Duval's getting better. Like, come on now. Who are we thinking here?
I'm thinking Fannin. I think Fannon's interesting here.
I like that freakiness. I like it in freaky deaky.
Let's go Fannin.
It is like some Browns behavior to just shut down Fannin this year. Tight end 20. Like,
the more I've been thinking about Fannin, the more bullish I think I'm becoming on him for this season. If you just look in years past what Todd Monken's been able to do with tight ends in his offenses, they've smashed pretty much every year. Like, last few years with the Ravens, look what he's done with Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Mark Andrews' best career season was with him. Dating back to when he was at Georgia, look what he was doing with Brock Bowers in college. This guy knows how to get his tight ends involved and run his offense through his tight ends. And let's be honest, if I were to tell you the number one target earner in Cleveland this year was going to be Harold Fannin, would you be that surprised by that?
No, but especially with the level of QB play. Like, get the little check down guy. Like, come on now.
Easy flats, screens. Like, there's no real alpha there. Like, who's to say Harold Fannin can't be that alpha from the tight end spot, at least from like a target earning perspective?
There's just a lot of unknowns with the Browns. And I feel like that's why people tend to just stay away from them, right? Like, that's why people aren't as bullish as they could be on Fannin, right? It's like Casey Concepcion could be great. Denzel Boston could be better than Casey Concepcion. Like, I don't know. So I don't know, man. The Browns are just so gross, and it's so hard to like buy into them when it's like Deshaun Watson might start, and also Shador Sanders and Dylan Gabriel threw picks in 7-on-7 yesterday. It's like, come on now. Like, that's so hard to buy into.
Yeah. So
I think you got to go ahead.
I'm thinking going Purdy here and just being done at quarterback, and then taking whatever of Jacoby and Ricky, or if either of them come back. If neither
Not
of
a big
those
Josh
do.
Downs guy.
I do like Downs too, but I just feel like the other two fit our team more with the stacks purposes.
Fair.
Oh, there goes Ricky. So there goes that idea. Can we get away with pushing Purdy? Are either of these teams on the turn going to be looking at him?
Maybe the guy with 0 QBs might just take him on stack.
Oh, it's me. Yeah, let's just lock up Purdy.
Easy top 12 QB, but not a top 4 QB, that's for sure. That's the problem with Purdy.
So now we're done at quarterback with Purdy, T-Law. That feels like a pretty nice 2-man QB room. We got some work to do at wide receiver for sure. Mm-hmm. Running back feels pretty nice too. I think we can kind of wait on running back and just kind of hammer receiver these next few rounds. There goes Downs. Damn, maybe in hindsight I should have tried to push Purdy, because that leaves us looking at KC and Wan'Dale Robinson.
This guy just took Jordan Love on stacked. You were not getting Purdy on the way back. Just was not happening.
Yeah, but there's like Packers you can take late. I'm thinking Wan'Dale here. Your boy.
I love that pick. Ooh, he gonna eat. He gonna eat with Brian, bro. Brian Dable loves him some Wan'Dale.
Yeah, I think Wan'Dale could also be set up for a good season too.
Like, Wan'Dale was the receiver 1 on the Giants in 8, bro. Imagine him as the receiver 2 while he has a rookie receiver 1 who, like, might not be the best target earner, but will just be an X. Like, Wan'Dale could very well be set up to succeed on, like, some T. Higgins like vibes, bro.
Bro, Wan'Dale's not an X receiver, bro. He's not the same type of guy as T.
Nah, bro, he a 1B. Trust, bro. He a 1B. Don't trip. Don't hate on my boy,
bro. Frizzle with the spicy hot take. Taylor Green will be QB1 by the end of the season. All right, so to this I will say, so I have a new gig I started where I've been charting quarterbacks for reception perception since I've last been on stream, and going through all the rookies this year, Taylor Green is probably one of my least favorite QBs I charted. Just, he is like the prime example of one of those guys who's like just an athlete playing quarterback. Like, it really is true with him. Like, he's insane athletically. Like, some of like the most insane runs you'll see on film for a quarterback, but just his like accuracy, decision making, pocket presence, all that stuff is just really rough. Really rough. Like, he's the type of guy who's going to need to sit for like 3-4 years to be competent, in my opinion.
What if we get prime Deshaun? All the players on that team will have great rehab. All right, great masseuses all around for everyone if we get prime Deshaun Watson, bro.
All right, I know we got Frizzle in here. Are we taking Jalen Coker with this next pick?
Don't even. Take like Goddard or Likely, dude. Get a tight end too.
Nah, we need to go another receiver here. I think I'm gonna go Higgins.
Higgins, yes.
I'm fine with Fannin at tight end.
Okay. This year for Underdog, are you prioritizing anchor running backs or like anchor receivers? Like, we're all very used to, the classic 4 receivers, then you get Travis Etienne round 5, right? We've all been familiarized with this draft concept. This year, I'm kind of in on early RBs, dude. Like, I feel like there are so many disgusting split backfields you can't trust, right? Kyron Williams, perennial like 1,200-yard running back who's always, crapped on. He's going to get replaced every year, this, that. He was splitting carries at the end of the day, right? It was like basically a 60-40. RJ Harvey, another like 40-60, and he couldn't even take a full workload when Dobbins was hurt. Ramondre Hendo, like you still like don't know what's going on there. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monaghy, people just want to forget Kyle Monaghy was like a high key getting 50% of Monaghy, my fault, gang. And big Monaghy. All right. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you.
Talk us through your pick right here.
We're gonna take a gamble on Travis Hunter. We might have just taken a DB in round 12, but it's all right. It's all right. High risk, high reward pick. We already have Jags guys. We don't have a Jags receiver. Let's take a shot. Who's to say? Play out this scenario. Parker Washington goes down. There goes the slot guy for the Jags. Guess who they're gonna be getting those slot snaps to? It's Travis Hunter. They're not just gonna completely go away from him on offense. I'm sure they might kind of tone it down per the reports saying that like he's gonna be more focused on defense, but I doubt a player as talented as Travis Hunter is just completely removed from the offensive game plan.
Especially considering the capital they gave up to get him.
Yeah, and especially too considering the format. Like this is best ball, right? We don't have to pick our starting lineups every week. Who's to say Travis Hunter like scores a touchdown in the playoffs? Like Travis Hunter could be like the type of piece that not many teams have that advance because let's say like he's not really playing much of a role in the regular season, but then hey, an injury comes up and he gets more offensive snaps come the end of the year, scores a touchdown in week 17, low owned in the playoffs. I don't know. I could see that.
I can definitely see it, dude. I can definitely see him for sure getting a couple of 20-point games. You're not sitting your lineup like you said. And I see him as being like the big time, big play guy in the clutch, like down the line. Like maybe we don't see him, play 40 snaps a game, but maybe the 20 snaps he plays, 15 of them are actually routes and he's getting targeted on 5. Like that's kind of an insane stat to throw out there off the dome. But like I could see him being a gadget guy. I could see him just being like, yo, like we're down 2 touchdowns. We need a spark. Mm-hmm. Put it in Hunter. Like, I could see that happening. You know what I mean?
Totally. I'm with you.
And I don't hate that in best ball.
I ripped Jalen Naylor. It sounds weird, but they paid him and it's either going to be him, Trey Tucker, or Beck, right? And who's getting paid the most money? It's Jalen Naylor. Who was a priority free agent signing for the Raiders? Jalen Naylor. This regime did draft. They did draft Beck. So obviously they do like Besh a little bit. I shouldn't say regime. I should say this front office. Head coach did not draft Besh. Tight end, we're going to go Strange. But anyways, listening to like, I'm a Raiders fan, right? I'm pretty tapped into what's going on with our team. It seems like Kubiak does really like Trey Tucker, but I am a little bullish on Trey Tucker as well, but I think it's going to be a good year for Jalen Naylor. I think he's probably going to be the number 1 or number 2 target earner from the receiver position. I think obviously Brock Bowers, end of the day, leads the team in targets, but I think Naylor and Trey Tucker are both completely valid picks at their ADP. Crazy, no one except me that can see T-Mac as a bust and Jalen Coker is going to be the true wide receiver 1. What do you have to say about that one?
Believing in Jalen Coker, bro, because I honestly do think he's like at least the receiver 2 on that team. Like I genuinely believe, like talent-wise, he's the second best receiver on that team. Mm-hmm. But it's like there's just so much clutter. Like you got this Chris Brazzell guy. Like I already told you how I felt about him in our 1 QB league, where I'm like, care if this guy breaks out, right? Like what is he gonna do? Tet is obviously like they're invested in him, right? Like we shouldn't blame them for that. Xavier Legette just randomly eats into like the workload of Jalen Coker from week to week. And then I'm pretty sure they have John Mechie now, who like isn't a nobody, right? He's a guy. He's a guy with
Mm-hmm.
talent. So it's like it's annoying to bet on a receiver who should be receiver two, but gets treated like a receiver. It reminds me of how I felt about Devin Duvernay and Paris Campbell, bro. Like that's how I feel about Jalen Coker. It's like
I think Coker has shown a lot more though than those guys ever did.
yeah, those two were just my delusional players I wanted
Like,
to root for.
I think Coker's shown he can be a good NFL wide receiver. Like in the playoffs, that game he got against the Rams, like I'll say it, he was pretty damn good. Like, yeah.
Even coming out of college, like on his rookie stuff, I was like very tapped into like rookie sleepers. He was a rookie sleeper, bro. Like people had him in their sleeper tier. Like he's not like a nobody with zero hype. Like he's a guy people like. I say we go Taekwon Thornton here. I mean, we were talking about it pre-stream. I think that dude, he's better than Worthy. I think he's better than Worthy. I think he's gonna be the receiver two
Hang
on
on,
this team.
hang on. We got to go running back with this pick.
You're
We can maybe take Taekwon as a last round dart, but we got to go running back
yeah,
here.
yeah. We're still like 170. I like the Tank Bisbee handcuff because Saquon Barkley's injury prone, but we can go more questions to the table, I guess. I guess we can just not listen to y'all here.
We can go tank on the other way. Sorry, the time was ticking. I had to get my guy. I can talk through why I like Mike Washington.
Your draft, bro.
I feel like Mike Washington too fits. Oh, there goes Tank. So never mind. My bad. You can pick the next running back.
Don't put that on me, bro. These are some bums left, bro. Katron Allen.
Your guy. Still
Sean Tucker, Katron Allen, Braylon Allen. Pick one of those three. That's who I'm in on.
Let's go Sean Tuck.
Especially with all the Bucky Irving news I'm sure you guys have seen. Mr. My shoulder still hurts. Mr. My mental health still isn't great. How do we feel about Bucky, bro? Like,
my hot take is I think let's just say this. I'm more optimistic about Bashal Tutin's outlook this season than I am about Bucky Irving.
What can you look up Bucky's ADP on me?
So Bucky went pick 41 in this draft.
Where does Gainwell go?
Gainwell goes 10.08, like around.
I'd way rather have Gainwell for the price, like price point. What do you seriously think the difference in fantasy points scored between these two players is? Like 20, 30, 40? And we're talking a 6-round difference?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm already overweight on Kenneth Gainwell, I'm pretty sure. But like, it's sure Bucky might be fine. But even if he was fine, Kenny Gainwell is getting paid a bag and coming off the best season of his career.
I think Gainwell's going to be involved. And that's just – I think the most telling thing is that when free agency opened up this year, who was the first guy the Bucks brought in? Kenneth Gainwell. I think that's very telling. I think that show and who they let walk. They let Rachaad White walk. I think they're looking at Kenneth Gainwell as, okay, this guy's just a better version of Rachaad White.
Dude's a dog, bro.
And you're telling me in round pick 100, you're getting a running back that not only is he, let's just say he's the pure backup to Bucky. I would say he's a premium handcuff. You looking at the fact that Tyreek Hill just went?
I'm looking at the fact Anthony Richardson just went as the QB3 on this guy's team.
Whoa, yeah, I did not see that.
What are we doing?
All right. I'm not a big Singleton guy, but he's just sitting there 25 picks past ADP. Like, this is probably the time to take Singleton, I guess.
I gotta blow my nose. Hold up.
And then we can round it off with Tyquan Thornton just for you, Josh. But that might just be a wasted pick. I feel like we might be better off using it in another position. I feel pretty good about this receiver room. Actually, no, with the Travis Hunter stuff.
You should go wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who's on the board for wide receiver?
This is the wide receiver. Boutte, Cup, Fields.
Don't hate Cup here. Don't hate Horton. Don't hate Pat Bryant. Tyquan Thornton, the GOAT, still there. Skylar Bell, not a horrible
The fact
pick.
that Noel, Jack Besh, both
There's
go
a lot
to
of
slate.
nice sleepers for a
I
receiver.
think Brendan Thompson's kind of an interesting, upside spike week sort of pick. Tez Johnson showing he can produce.
I'm not getting the
too.
Brendan Thompson hype. I don't know what it is. I just don't get it.
I think the Brendan Thompson hype, put simply, is really fast guy in a McDaniel offense. And people see the frame. People see the frame, and they're like, Tyreek Hill.
I prefer Kyle Williams in this range. I took a lot of him. I sent you that a while back. I was taking a lot of Kyle Williams before Romeo Doubs got signed.
We took Thornton.
Someone sniped you, or you took Thornton?
No, we took Thornton. I'm gonna hop in another one of these.
Eldo Beckham Jr. over Tyreek Hill. There, I said it. I don't care. With the Rice news, do you think the Chiefs pick up Tyreek Hill, run it back? That would be such a Chiefs thing to do, bro. We were just talking about the Kareem Hunt stuff before stream started. Yeah, we want to stay far away from this guy for 5 years until the heat dies down. All right, bro.
Yeah, they're like, we're above people that hit women, the Chiefs say. So they cut Kareem Hunt. And then 5 years removed, they're like, you know what? Come on back.
We need you, little bro.
So Tyreek
Hill. No. You're a little too aggressive. You're bad look for the team. Hey, bro,
oh, we need you now?
You want to come back? You want to come back for the low, for the cheap?
Yeah. All right, we just hopped in another draft. We're ripping the Dash Hound draft, I think this one's called. The Dash Hound, the one that's $8 for entry max. Just a little easy one to max out. We got
to California just to draft, bro.
Yeah, you got it, dude. This is my third one of these. We'll do this one and then one more and then call it a stream, I think. Sounds good. Like a good plan.
Let's get back on Tyquan Thornton. Let's get back to that conversation.
Oh, yeah. You talk your Tyquan Thornton.
I'm just in on him. The fact they moved off of Hollywood Brown and not Tyquan Thornton when realistically they probably cost the same to re-sign. The fact that Tyquan Thornton was making impact plays when he was given the opportunity. The fact that when Tyquan Thornton was in free agency, he's like, yo, I want to go to somewhere that's going to give me a chance and opportunities to thrive and whatever, right? Sounded like a 5 target per game kind of guy, plus Rashee Rice news, plus the fact I'm not bullish on Xavier Worthy. I'm not. I'm not seeing the upside. The upside is he's first round fast guy, right?
I think here finish and then I'll say my thoughts.
Really, that's the thought process, bro. I'm just gonna start regurgitating the same stuff I said at this point, but I'm just not in on Worthy. I feel like he had a chance to show what he can do as a receiver one in this offense, and he failed.
So that I would disagree a little bit, just because I think that his rookie year, Worthy definitely showed flashes, and I think last year was just a really bad down second year, and we're kind of just looking at that last year as, okay, that's the guy he is, but he just wasn't healthy, man. He hurt his leg early on in the season. All reports kind of say he wasn't the same guy. He was kind of just playing through it. I know I haven't watched the film really personally on the Chiefs yet. I'm yet to chart Mahomes from last year, but I know Hayden Winks on his show was saying yeah, he just doesn't look like the same guy. He doesn't look healthy. And we saw at the end of his rookie year. I mean, I can read through these game logs right now, but let's look at week 15 onwards, his rookie year. Week 15, 11 targets, 6 receptions, 46 yards, 13 and a half fantasy points. The week after, 11 targets, 7 receptions, 65. Week after that, 9 targets, 8 receptions, 79. He was getting about 5 receptions every game, was getting in the end zone as well. Finished it off with a 30-point game in the Super Bowl, but they lost. I don't know. I think Worthy's a good pick right now with where he's going. He's going around like the pick 100 range right now.
Yeah, that's like
especially with the Rashee Rice stuff. I think he's interesting. I do think the Tyquan Thornton shout is good, especially with like this.
Yeah, I've definitely
ball.
like over exaggerated it to an extent, guys. But like that's how you gotta be with your dart throws, bro. Like you gotta be like delusional. I feel like when you're taking a guy like last round, I want to be able to like tell myself a delusional story where it's like, yeah, you have to have that argument with me. Unfortunately, like, is it a weird argument to have with Tyquan Thornton, the mid receiver that the Patriots drafted, and the Patriots always draft mid receivers? Like, yeah, it's a weird conversation. But at the end of the day, Xavier Worthy is undersized. He's like 160. All right. I weigh 160, bro. Like, I fell at work and like my back be hurting, dude. I don't want to know what getting hit by a 250-pound linebacker as a 160 guy feels like, right? Like,
definitely
Tyquan Thornton's
would not feel great.
6'2", what? What is Tyquan Thornton? 6'2", 180, 185. Like,
he's not much bigger.
Hey, bro, he's speedy too, and he's got size.
Yeah.
And he's not as injury prone.
Yeah, and I think the Thornton stuff is interesting because, like you were saying, he did show that last year he can produce in an NFL offense, and we obviously know the speed's there. And then in like this best ball format where you don't have to worry about starting him every week, he can give you a couple spike weeks. Like he can catch a deep bomb. Yeah, I think he's a good pick. He's basically free in drafts.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Cyrus Allen? Do you know anything about Cyrus Allen?
I'm not big on him. I haven't done any research on him or Jalen Royals. In my eyes, they're both just like bummy receivers.
So Matt Harmon actually really likes Cyrus Allen. Like his like stuff on reception perception like really pops from like a route running perspective. And he's like, I've listened to him say some really good things about him. I personally don't know a whole bunch about him, but 5th round receiver to the Chiefs that some people who are really sharp about their wide receiver analysis like I'm kind of in on that. He's also free in drafts, so an interesting name to be aware of.
We haven't talked about it on stream. Tell me about how you feel Tank Dell versus Jalen Noel. Tell me how you feel about that. Yeah. Since we're talking about just like weird receiver pricing, let's start there, bro.
So yeah, me and Yash were talking about this a little ahead of stream, but we both strongly disagree with Tank Dell going ahead of Jalen Noel in these drafts.
His legs got disintegrated, bro. Like, are we just forgetting that? Like, that was not like a calm injury he got, bro. Like, that was definitely career altering.
Yeah. And I like Jalen Noel. Me and Yash were talking about it last year. We're like, why is this guy not playing more? Every time he's on the field, he's producing.
Like, why is Christian Kirk playing over him?
We end up
got rid of Christian Kirk.
You know, Yash, remember how I was saying before stream, I keep getting like mid to late picks? Yep. Here we go again. 107.
107. Just a Jefferson. Maybe we should do the Illuminati thing like Jim Carrey did, bro. Get you the first pick next time.
Dude. I know. I want to get some Bijan or Gibbs teams. I haven't even got the chance.
You might get a Puka falling to you. I've had Puka fall just because of like the whole like he bit someone and like rehab stuff or whatever the hell's going on with Puka, bro. I do not know what's going on with Puka, but
Dude,
like
Puka's had a rough offseason. He's been in the limelight this offseason for all the wrong reasons.
So bad. Ugh. All because it's probably because his ex, bro. He's definitely got him messed up in the head. I would be too, bro. Asking
Cheated on
for
him,
like
had another man's kid.
Is that confirmed? Did the
Yeah.
results of that come out that it's not his kid?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Let me check that. Puka child. What do I even look up for this, bro?
Puka kid, not his.
Child DNA test results. There we go.
I'm hoping we can get one of Puka or JSN just so we can get a little bit of a different build, but probably not going to happen. I don't want to take CMC again. Yash, give me your pick of Amon-Ra, CD, or JJ.
JJ has the highest upside.
Sure. Who do the Vikings play week 17?
Let me find it. Jets. The Jets. He's dropping 15 week 17, bro. Are you in on Kyler Murray and the Vikings?
Yeah. Long story short.
Do you think people are forgetting how good Kyler Murray is? The fact that he has not finished outside the top 12 for QBs, I believe, is not even like a butt pull. I'm pretty sure that's a legitimate stat.
Yeah, I think Kyler's going to have a good year this year, man. I mean,
he's about to play with the best receivers of his career, bro. The best receiver of his career used to be like Unk D-Hop, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and Kevin O'Connell's shown us he can work. The only QB that hasn't really had success in his system so far was JJ McCarthy, who was talking about my charting work for reception perception. JJ McCarthy is probably the most inaccurate quarterback I have charted so far. So I think that's why that didn't work out. Not necessarily anything Kevin O'Connell did. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kyler can have. I think Kyler's in for a bounce back year. I think he also has quite a chip on his shoulder after kind of how Arizona forced him out.
And how they were treating him while he was there, bro. They were treating him like a kid. And they were treating him like a kid. Let's be honest here.
We just took Walker, so I kind of want to go Chase Brown. Yeah, I like Chase Brown a lot this year. Nothing's really changed about his situation. Had another great year last year.
Look at his split with Burrow versus without Burrow too, bro. It just got better. Like it wasn't bad without Burrow. It just got even better with him.
Can you tell me who the Bengals play week 17 too, so I can add them to the queue?
Oh, does this show me on Flea Flicker? I think it's Baltimore. Let me double check though.
Oh, that's a fun one if it is.
Yeah, it's Ravens. Thursday night football.
Nice.
Damn, Flea Flicker already updated that. Nice, dude. Wow. They're on top of it.
Sorry, I'm just sorting out my queue to make sure I can be ready for these next few picks and have the correlations all ready to go on standby.
Damn, dude. Flea Flicker really do be tapped in to be doing all that. That's nice.
All right.
Who are you thinking here? Running back, receiver, or just whatever best value falls to you?
Breece Hall correlates, but he just goes. I think Smitty against I like George Pickens if he's somehow still there. I think ETN's solid pick too. I like all these next kind of couple RBs here. Between ETN, Kyron. There goes Pickens. I kind of like Javonte more than I like ETN and Kyron.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, what Javonte's just gonna? Oh, there goes.
I would take ETN over Javonte.
ETN just
Javonte
went.
versus
So
Kyron, I get. Javonte versus Kyron, I get, but I would take ETN over Javonte, I think, most times.
can you tell me who the Cowboys play? Week
Cowboys
17?
are gonna play. Oh, we only have one viewer. That's so sadness. It's because we've been slacking, bro. We have to get the people back. Giants, Cowboys, Giants, week 17.
Giants.
Dude, I'm actually getting very hot, and just seeing that we have one viewer, I'm taking off my pillow. I try to be semi professional for you guys today, but I'm very hot. I am in Vegas. All right. Is my left arm darker than my right arm, guys? My mom told me it's like 5 shades darker. So, because I always drive to work with a tank top on, so then my arm's out the window, and I'm pretty sure just my left side of my body is cooked. Gotta start like sunscreen it. I think it is, dude. I think it's actually pretty bad. Guys, take notes. Don't do that. Do not drive to work with a tank top on. It's just you're gonna be like half and half, bro. It's not good.
I'm liking Scat and just getting that third running back.
Are you at all scared to buy the dip on Rashee Rice right now? And what is that dip for you? At what point do you pull the trigger on him?
I am a little worried about Rashee Rice just because, I mean, apparently he just got another surgery to kind of fix some like lingering issues, which that begs the question, okay, like how serious are those lingering issues? What's that rehab process look like? And especially now, what does that rehab process look like now that he's going to be in jail the next 30 days?
He's gonna be really able to lock in on that rehab, bro. You won't have anything else to distract him.
Good one. I don't know. I don't know how that knee's gonna recover. I don't know. I mean, who's to say the Chiefs aren't just kind of like pissed off at him for like, dude, you keep doing this stuff. Like, who knows? I think these receivers in the 4th round are more appealing to me than Rashee Rice is, given all the questions. Like, I think I would prefer Egbuka to Rashee Rice. I think.
Let me ask you this. Let me give you an easier question. Can you rank me? Because I think Devontae Smith, Chris Olave, and George Pickens are in a higher tier than everyone else from pick 3.8 to 412, let's say. How would you rank those receivers? Aside from Pickens, Smitty, and Olave. Because I personally think they're a tier above all the other receivers, personally. So rank Rashee Rice, Tet, Wilson, McConkey, Ibuka, Burden, Evans, Adams, Waddle. And I think McLaurin more deserve to be in like a different, like lower tier. Tier.
Hang on, let me make my
focus on your pick. I think that's like a interesting tier receivers where I could see like Ibuka above McConkey, for example. Or
I like the Odunze value here in round 5.
Oh, I love Odunze after Burden. I don't know. Another weird ADP thing, guys. Why are we putting a Burden over Odunze by a full round? That makes no sense.
I think that's just kind of the best ball slappy take.
Like it's the same as like Tank Dell and Jalen Noel. Like we were just talking, like, why are we putting our tinfoil hats on, guys? Let's not overthink these picks.
I think people just don't like how Odunze finished the year. and they like how Burden did. I think it's a little what's the word I'm looking for? Overreactionary. And I think it's gone a little too far.
Why is Sigdale going so low? The disrespect. Frizzle, that gotta be like 2 out of 10 rage bait, bro. If you are being serious about that, Frizzle, please explain to me why you have Tinkdale over Jalen Knoll. And guys, we can be more aggressive with Frizzle now. He's in a dynasty. We're in a viewer dynasty league. Yeah.
All right. Receiver or tight end, we can go Brian Thomas. No, Yash won't love that. I also don't necessarily love Brian Thomas.
But you have to go receiver here.
It does. Maybe let's get a Brian Thomas share. It does feel a little bit hypocritical to say I'm all in on the Jags, but then I'm like taking no Brian Thomas.
Just not Brian Thomas, though.
This is probably a good situation to take him. This is actually a pretty fun receiving core with a lot of upside. Like JJ, Odunze, BTJ, all 3 first-round wide receivers surrounded with 3 workhorse running backs. I like this start. This is a pretty fun start so far. Could you tell me who the Bears play in Week 17?
I don't particularly love the Javonte pick, but that's just
why.
That's just a preference. I would have taken a receiver there. Bears.
What's your issue? The Bears.
I don't know. I think I'm just lower on Scatabo like overall and more high on Tyrone Tracy, which makes me lower on Scatabo. I just don't know. I don't know if they're gonna give him like a full like.
Did you see what
workload?
Did you see the recent reports?
Nope.
Yeah, they were just saying they're gonna give Scat the ball a lot. I mean, they showed us even when Scat went down that they didn't trust Tyrone Tracy to take the workload. It's a new coaching staff. John Harbaugh is going to like Cam Scatabo. Scatabo is going to be a Harbaugh guy. Like, you just know it. Tyrone Tracy, smaller back, has a fumbling issue.
Sounds John like Keaton Mitchell to me, bro.
We're talking about the other Harbaugh.
Yeah, I'm talking about John Harbaugh group too, bro. Henry Mitchell. Come on now, give me some Scatabo, Tyrone Tracy. Come on now.
Nah, different type of back.
Wait, that's actually hilarious that Keaton Mitchell went from one Harbaugh to another.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
I didn't even like.
Well, it probably means that John Harbaugh is telling Jim like,
"Yo, bro, this guy's the dope.
This guy's a good back." I'm really hoping. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to put it in the universe who I want.
They're just like at their family dinner. Yeah, man. Like I'm leaving the Ravens, but like that guy's a sleeper for sure, bro.
What do you think? We haven't talked about the Packers much at all. What do you think of Tucker Kraft going this early? We're gonna take Caleb.
What is this early? Where is he going?
He is going 80. He's the next tight end on the board. Tight end 5, ADP pick 80.
I don't think that's early.
You don't think it's early? Even coming off, I mean, we've been talking about people coming off injury. Kraft, another one coming off the ACL.
But did that receiving room get better or worse? I think without Dobbs, it got, about the same, maybe worse. I'm not in on Golden too much. Like, I think he's a fun player to buy right now.
I do kind of like Golden. I think I'm a little optimistic on Golden.
There goes Kraft. But
when I was charting Love, Golden pops a lot. He was getting open on film a lot. Jordan Love left a lot of yards on the table with Matthew Golden. Like I don't know if it was a chemistry thing, not enough routes they were running together or
probably
what, but they're like their timing was just like almost slightly off all year where they left some big plays on the board where Matthew Golden's like running a post route, splits the safeties, and Jordan Love like sees it a bit late. So the safety has time to recover. or like throws it just a bit over his head. And then he was like kind of in the doghouse for a bit of the season where he wasn't playing much. But then in the playoff game against the Bears, they used the hell out of him and he had balled out. And of course, that was his last game of the season. But it was a pretty I was pretty excited about that last game of the year he had in the playoffs. Like, I don't know if you remember, Josh, but he took like a screen to the crib. Mm-hmm. He had some other nice big plays. He looked good. And they were also too in like the last like 2-minute drill of the game, season on the line. I think he had like 2 or 3 targets on that last drive, which that leaves me pretty bullish. Yeah. We're up here again. What do we think about Chris Godwin? Let's do it. I know you're a Godwin guy. Another year removed from the injury. Just book him in for some targets.
I like Chris Godwin. I think he might thrive because I'm pretty sure his most impactful years have been with him in the slot. Real quick, let's talk to Frizzle here. Let's say Danny Dimes goes down. Does AR5 become a league winner? No, I think AR5 still stinks at football, and I don't even know why he was injured last year. I don't know how that.
It was the eye injury. Remember?
Like, put an eye patch on, little bro. Like, I don't know. Jameis Winston was apparently like partially blind half his career, so like, let's lock in AR. Like, what are we doing?
You remember the Jameis Winston LASIK stuff from a couple years ago? Like, now he's not going to throw 30 picks now that he can see. Uh-huh.
I love Jameis Winston, though, man. Such a goat. As a diehard fan and a Madden owner, I personally like Jalen Noel as Texas receiver. So then what are we talking at? 1 out of 10 rage bait with that takedown comment, Frizzle. We are 100% sure that Joe Mixon is done, right? I have 0 shares. I don't know. I would love to see
such a weird situation. Such a weird situation. There goes Worthy. In hindsight, I think I would have preferred Worthy to Godwin.
Higher upside, yeah. But I don't know. Godwin's like, I can see him averaging like 16 to 18 points a game. Weirdly.
I think we waited too long on tight end to where it got pretty gross now.
Who's that tight end?
Kittle's still there. I think we'll build. I think we take Downs here and kind of go from there.
Freaky. I like it.
I like Josh Downs.
I like Josh Downs too.
Especially with Michael Pittman gone. I don't think Downs. I mean, last year he just was a part-time player, which is why we saw the dip in production. He wasn't playing in 2 wide receiver sets, which I don't see why he can't be more involved now. Like, I think Downs is a pretty good player.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Colts realize that. And I don't know if, like, I know they paid Alec Pierce all that money, but I still don't think Alec Pierce is just some dominant, like,
hog,
major target hog. Yeah. I don't know. I think Downs is interesting.
Can you pull up the ADP real quick and just look up Packers, just Packers in general? I want to see how they're ordered. Because I feel like Packers, that is a conversation.
Jacobs, Watson, Kraft, Reed, Golden, major gap, and then Savion. Sky Moore's on the Packers. Didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, I like the Golden buy, bro. Like, especially compared to Christian Watson. I don't think Christian Watson's going to repeat what he was doing. I love to see what he was doing last year. Don't get me wrong. I think it was very real. I just don't know if he can apply that with Tucker Kraft there. You know what I mean? Because Tucker Kraft is a focal point of that offense, dude. I don't know if Christian Watson still has that role.
But Watson's, like, it's not like Watson was getting used in, like, screens and stuff. Like, Watson was kind of just, like, all downfield stuff, right? Like, and I think Kraft is more that short. There goes Golden. Damn, I was hoping we could get him.
Yeah, I was like, dude, come on. For the stream.
we were talking about Gainwell. Is this a team to go Gainwell? Do we take the upside swing on Kittle?
I think you're cooked at tight end if you don't take Kittle. But I do love me some Kenny Gain.
I think we're pretty good at running back. We do have the need at tight end. Let's take the upside swing on Kittle. Maybe we can handcuff it with like a Tonjes pick later, just in case Kittle is not ready for the start of the season. And we can also take another tight end like relatively soon, like maybe one of our next picks. We can get like an Isaiah Likely or something like that. I do like Isaiah Likely quite a bit.
How do you feel about TJ Hawkinson?
I hate him.
As he's in your queue.
Oh, it's just because I have the Vikings queued for the
stack.
Did Kyler go? Yeah, he's probably been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of toast at second quarterback.
What do you mean, bro? Get Malik Willis. At least he's high upside.
I haven't been taking any Malik Willis. I don't think he really is high upside. Like that offense is just gonna stink.
He's got rushing upside. I mean, like at the end of the day, when you're taking a late round QB, would you rather take a Jared Goff or a Malik Willis? You know, do I want a QB 16 or a guy who can give me a couple of 25-point weeks?
The thing is, I already feel pretty good about like Caleb. I more need like a security in my QB2, just like someone else who, if like for bye weeks and if Caleb like were to get hurt or something, I could just kind of have like a stable presence.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud might be a decent shout. You can like stack him late with what's his face, Jalen Noel. I think Sam Darnold going so late, even after what he showed us last year, is also a little interesting. Yeah, Gainwell pick 120 is just such a smash, man. Oh, what are your thoughts on Jonathan Brooks?
I don't get it.
Dude, I think he's sneaky, man. Like he's been fully healthy for like the last few months now. So he's actually like going into season healthy. Oh wow, we were considering Gainwell for the last pick, and we get him with our next one.
Love that.
Talking about Jonathan Brooks, I think he's interesting, man. It's one of those guys that it's hard to believe it before you see it, but considering like the prospect that he was, he's an interesting one. It's not someone I would want to get like a ton of shares of just because it's obviously he's a very high risk guy, but I think he's someone definitely worth mixing in just in case. Hey, what if he is returned to form, or like he's at least a good running back now? I mean, Carolina, it's just him and Chuba Hubbard, right? Like there's not
an actual guy there.
We saw Chuba Hubbard can get his role taken a little bit with Rico Dowdle last year. Like, I don't know. I think Brooks is interesting. The Panthers did use a second round pick on him 2 years ago.
I don't know. I just feel like the disrespect for. I just hate how Chuba is basically like the Kyren Williams of the Panthers.
What do we think about Mark Andrews here?
I don't hate it. I'm kind of in on Mark Andrews this season, weirdly.
Me too. I've been kind of out on him years past, but like Isaiah Likely gone. He just got that contract extension. Like,
well, there he goes.
And we get sniped. Let's go.
They're in the stream.
Let's go, Sadiq.
Oh, what's good, Trent?
Trent's in here. Oh, what's
ATO.
up, man? Good to see you, bro.
Oh my God, Trent! You know what I found at work today, dude? I found a sliding weight for like a fishing line. Like some dude left it on the table as part of a tip. I was like, "What? Why'd you leave your slide?" Yeah, I was like, "Bro, this is like a 3-ounce slider. Why'd you leave this here?" So random. Your profile pictures reminded me of that. we were just talking through Mark Andrews. I think I've already talked to Trent about it, but I'm in on him. I mean, I think all the signals are there that they're trying to give him like production. Receiving room. It's still just Zay Flowers and fourth round guys. I don't care if we thought Elijah Surratt was, a first round talent. I don't care if we like Ja'Cory Lane or the hell that guy's name is. I don't care. Like, dude, Devontae Walker was a fourth round pick like 2 years ago or a year ago. He's a bum. Like,
you don't like Ja'Cory Lane and Surratt?
I just don't get it. I don't like understand how people can look at, this is the worst draft class in years, and then look at a receiver that goes in the third round and be like, "Oh my God, they're changing the game." Like Mark Andrews been there, he's been solid. Like he's a good safety net. The Ravens love their unks. Like for some reason, I don't know what it is. Let's talk about last year, bro. Mark Andrews, Derrick Henry, and D-Hop was on that team, right? All the same team. Like that's like a medium age of like 35, bro.
All right, we've been boxed out at quarterback where literally everyone else is gone, where people are like reaching. Do we do the Homer Mendoza pick?
Do not go Homer, bro.
I'm thinking Homer Mendoza pick and then opposite Homer Geno Smith pick later. Because hear me out. So Mendoza,
I like Mendoza.
Mendoza should play later in the season. He's kind of like a higher upside. Geno Smith's going to start the year as the starter and get early snaps. And the reason I take Mendoza is to hopefully we can get Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, one of these next picks, barring we get sniped, which very well could happen, but we'll see. Hopefully one of them is still sitting there. I like Mendoza.
Arch Manning next season. Here's some lead, bro. With
some lead.
Yeah. Some nickel. Here's some nickel, little bro.
The 2027 class. Still got a long ways to go, but I'll be interested how Arch does next year. He was a little underwhelming this past season, but he did get better as the year went on. Just because the prospect pedigree there with him, like I really doubt he would fall out of the first round. But I don't know if he'll be QB1 next year. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys in next year's class.
Who's that one guy with like a really awesome name? It's like Dante.
Lenoris Sellers.
Oh no.
There's Dante Moore, who I'm not too big on personally.
Lenoris Sellers.
Lenoris Sellers, I do like.
Sounds like a bust. Doesn't have good commentator name.
Lenoris Sellers is sick, dude. Have you seen his goggles?
That's all I need to hear. He's not him. Bro wears goggles.
Look up a picture of Lenoris Sellers.
Anthony, has my name test ever been wrong, bro? Yeah, bro. He looks like Kenyon Sadiq, dude. He is not it. He's
We got Trey Tucker, baby.
Bro literally has like the same picture as Kenyon Sadiq. What school does he play for? Carolina.
He transferred. He was at South Carolina this last year, but he transferred to somewhere. I think he's at an SEC school still.
I like the Trey Tucker pick here. He's shown that he can give you some good spike weeks. Thoughts on Brandon Ayuk for the stream?
On my don't draft list.
Fair. Simple as that. Especially after last season, bro. He's on the banned list, dude.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Brandon Ayuk is banned. If I see a Brandon Ayuk jersey at TJ Maxx, I'm buying it and burning it. Like, dude, he's banned.
Dude, he burned me so bad last year with these best ball drafts because I was drafting him before. Oh, there goes Geno. No way, I just got sniped on Geno Smith, dude.
Daniel Jones and Geno Smith in it. What is this guy's team? I hate this guy's team. What are these last 5 picks, dude? Aaron Jones, Jake Free.
Yeah, and he got Worthy and Marv. This is literally just like the piss Yosh off team.
I hate this team. Oh my goodness, what am I looking at?
All right, well that kind of foils my plan.
Honestly, Trent, you saying Gunnar Stockton just reminded me, dude. Gunnar Helm on my sleeper list this year, dude. I love me some Gunnar Helm.
I was considering Gunnar Helm for my next pick, but obviously he went. Fudge. Panic. 80 Mitch.
All right. Pull up your draft board. I'll help you. I'll help you cook, bro. Go to QB. We're locking in.
It's bad.
Looks like we gotta go Tua. Or you really just lock into the Raiders and just say, frick it, man, Kirk Cousins and Mendo.
Yeah, if we do that, we at least have a guaranteed QB2 behind. But I don't know if we even need to do that. Like, Caleb Mendoza should be starting by week 10, right?
Yeah, and you can just shoot for the upside play that Caleb Williams has a top 5 QB season all season and averages 19 points a game. I can see it. It's not crazy. Ben Johnson offense, great weapons. He uses his feet when he needs to.
All right, let's help me get my tight end 3. Kate On might be solid.
Interesting.
Very like high floor play at tight end, which I feel like is kind of what we need here. We got the 2 upside swings with Kittle and Sadiq. We kind of just need some consistent points. I think Kate On kind of fits that mold.
Thoughts on Greg Dulcich and Mike Gesicki? Let's get ugly.
See, those guys are both like upside swings, which I do think. Oh, there goes Kate On, so never mind that. Pat Freiermuth kind of is interesting.
That QB room's too full. I don't like it.
Well, they let Jonnu walk, so it's just him and Washington now.
Him and Darnell.
And Darnell's obviously that inline guy where Pat is a little more versatile. Stowers, Seaford, Gesicki. I'm just trying to think of who like the highest floor of these guys is, and I feel like it's probably Freiermuth. Or do we do what I said earlier and get the Tonjes to kind of pair with Kittle? That might be the way to play it.
Honestly, yeah. Kittle's like entered every season, it feels like now.
Well, and he's coming off the ACL, so.
And he's old as dirt.
Yeah, let's go Tonjes. Get that little SF tight end room locked up. Now we got 2 more picks. We only have 4 running backs, so we should probably get 1 more at least. But I do feel really good about this running back room.
I don't think you need 1 more. Honestly, with a team like this where you have 4 solid guys, what's even the upside play in getting a 5th?
Just to help get through like bye weeks. Or if like
your bye weeks.
Because if an injury happens, like you're pretty much dead.
I like going light with running backs sometimes, especially when you have like 3 actual hogs. Like at that point, if those picks don't hit like you expect them to, your team's already dead.
That's fair.
You know, like wouldn't you rather cover for like Brian Thomas being a dud, Chris Godwin getting injured, Josh Downs not playing in 2 receiver sets for some reason because he's like too small or whatever logic they want to use? Like that's how I view it.
Sure.
Your QB room is butt. Like this is probably like a 3 tight end, 3 QB kind of team. Like I don't know.
Well, we're good at tight end. Wide receiver, I think we need 1 more wide receiver. I think I would prefer to go a 5th running back over the 3rd quarterback.
You do you, King.
But I need your help to decide which wide receiver. Tyreek.
Nice upside play, especially this late. Could be a dud. Scroll.
Branch. Branch might be a good play. I guess we could do Branch and get like Tua or something.
I mean, he's a play.
I'm not big on Branch personally, but
you could go like Jalen Noel. later. You can take your RB right here and go Jalen Noel next.
I think Noel's gone.
I don't think he is. I think he's like actually 215.
Oh, he is. All right, we'll go Noel then.
All right, bro. You could have just let him slide the next round. He's not going.
We only have
actually, maybe he is. Yeah,
anyways.
he might actually go. But
Might
who do you like here for RB?
I think Ray Davis is interesting just because he's probably the most guaranteed to be at least the backup of all these guys.
Yeah, I'm not in on Desmond Claiborne at all.
Emmanuel Wilson actually could be slightly interesting with Charbonnet coming off the ACL. No, I think I'd prefer Ray Davis to Emmanuel Wilson. I'm just trying to do too much to validate that.
Mm-hmm. Don't overthink it.
Jadon Blue is probably the immediate handcuff to Javonte, which could be interesting to where we kind of secures at least one of our running backs.
I feel like if Jadon Blue starts, bro, they're just going to pass the ball 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's probably right. But Jadon Blue can catch passes, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I guess.
Did the Colts draft a running back up this year or no?
They drafted one in like the 7th round. It was Seth McGowan. But they already have
sure if he was a rookie or not.
But they have that guy that they drafted last year. Yeah, Giddens.
Yeah. So
I think Ray Davis is the play.
I like it. Because
getting
back to Jalen Noel, bro. Like, why is he going?
Ty Johnson go?
Yeah, let me check.
Who are the Bills? Yeah, it's. Oh no, they still got Ty Johnson.
Yeah, he's still there.
Damn, that sucks.
It's whatever.
I think Ray Davis is still a solid pick, though. Like, you're getting in handcuffed to a pretty elite offense in the 18th round.
DJ Giddens is the cuff. Yeah. I think I have a lot of DJ Giddens, Trent. I have a lot of him and Ray Davis, I think, in the last rounds. And Jalen Noel. Because it doesn't make sense with Jalen Noel. It's like Elijah Sherrod, Jacoby Lane. I already talked to how I feel about their draft capital. And the fact we think it's like draft class and whatever, right? So why are we not valuing Jalen Noel, a 3rd-round guy who was compared to Jaden Higgins, who was taken before him? And people are like, oh my God, he's secretly better than Jaden Higgins. And then they get rid of Christian Kirk. Tank Dell's undersized, broken leg, bum, comes back, and people are taking him over Jalen Noel. It makes no sense.
Yep.
Like, give me Jalen Noel over, like, a lot of the guys going from like pick 180 to 215. Yeah, 180 is where I'm comfortable drafting Jalen Noel right
now. Just hopped in another draft. Let's recap this one before that one starts. We went Justin Jefferson, Chase Brown, Javonte, Scatterbo, Odunze, BTJ, Caleb, Chris Godwin, Downs, Kittle, Gainwell, Sadiq Mendoza, Trey Tucker, AD Mitch, Tonjes, Jalen Noel, Ray Davis. Yeah, I like this team. I like this team a little bit. All right. This draft filled right away, and guess where I am picking?
108. Damn it.
What's up with this, bro?
You gotta hit him with like the hezzy, dude. You need to like join a draft and leave the draft and rejoin it.
Yeah, maybe I do gotta do that.
Really play hard to get.
It's so annoying.
All right, this could get fun though, dude. At least you're like on the turn. That can always get fun, and you have like a wild, what's it called? A loose cannon drafting next to you, bro. No badge.
No badge.
No badge in the 2-6 is crazy.
We got no badge Mats.
And then you're just immediately gonna get sniped by everyone every single time, by the way. It's all red badges. Disgusting. Yeah, I do not know how Jamar Chase fell to 108 in our startup. That just made no sense to me.
Oh, you know it's so annoying. Oh, actually, never mind. I take it back. All right. Let's talk about my Raiders. How do you feel about Ashton Genty this year? Because I'm pretty
taking
bullish.
Jeremiah Love over him.
Wow.
But
Why?
just receiving upside. But I understand why you're bullish on Genty. Like, I'm not against taking Genty. Like, I would probably prefer to have slightly more shares of Genty over Love, but I feel more comfortable taking Love. But that center signing for the Raiders is huge for
I love
Genty.
Genty, and I love the Kubiak signing too.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't blame you for it. Like, especially as a Raiders fan. Like,
CD falling to 111 is nice. Let's take our receiver.
and you can probably get Genty on the turn right here.
I don't know. He's next. Yeah, there he goes.
There he goes.
Do
you just hammer receiver here? Have you hammered receiver at all this year?
I was thinking Hammer and Bowers right here.
Get freaky, bro. Get freaky.
All right, but I need you for week 17's CeeDee Lamb.
Cowboys are going to be playing. Well, Raiders play Dolphins. All right, there's that one. Cowboys play Giants.
Raiders don't play the Dolphins. They play the Dolphins week 1.
Okay, I'm on the week 1 schedule. Anthony's locked in. I am not locked in. All right, let me go to my week 17 schedule. Raiders played the Cardinals. And
okay.
You have the Cowboys, you said?
Yes.
Giants. Cowboys play the Giants.
So it's Giants and Cardinals who I need to add to the queue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I just like to do that with the early picks because I feel like the later picks, it's not as important, but it just kind of helps to visualize it when I'm like debating tiebreakers.
Damn, Cowboys Giants is the first game of their season and the last game of their season. That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of fire. And those are always like sneaky, fun offensive games, I feel like.
Whenever the Cowboys are involved, it's always a sneaky, fun offense game.
Yeah, especially of late. And it will be like that this year too. And the Cardinals, you said. Okay.
Genty for me, says Trent. I have no faith in the Cardinals O-line. If Love slips a little, Tyler, the TD feed Algier is looming. Dude, I kind of got burnt by Tyler Algier, dude. I was taking a lot of him in little boards when he was like pick like 90 to like 100. I was like, damn, he's the Cardinals RB1. Why would they draft? Why would they draft Jeremiah Love at 104, bro? Like, why would the Cardinals do that? Like, that doesn't make. They drafted him at 104. I hate them. I hate the Cardinals. What are we doing? You have so many positions of need. What are we doing?
I wasn't taking Tyler Algier, but I was taking some James Conner. And that didn't
some Trey Benson. Some round 215 Trey Benson.
I was not taking any Benson, though.
I took like 1 or 2 Benson at like 215 as like a nice little scroll. Familiar name. Mm-hmm. I need to start doing these single QBs because I've been doing super flex and it's messing me up. Not seeing any QBs drafting it, and it's the 3rd round. Holy, yeah, Frizzle, bro. Like 1 QB is definitely more fun for me for best ball. Like I suck at super flex best ball. I stink, dude. Like, oh my goodness,
best ball's hard.
It's so hard. You really got to hit on those like late QBs that are the difference makers, dude. Like the Daniel Joneses last year, the Sammy D's last year, and you have like CMC. Freaking George Pickens and Jamar Chase on your team. It's like, you know, you're not losing.
It's a little wild to me that Rashee Rice isn't seeing like any dip after the
right.
He's still going this early.
There was a time when like a little bit of. Who are we thinking?
We're gonna go ETN, and then it's Javonte or Scat for the next pick. I say we go Scat.
I just made your choice a lot. What is this guy building, bro? We got Jack in here. Oh my goodness, is he gonna go 4 RBs off rip? Like, who does he go here?
Egbuka? No, he's cooking, bro. He's cooking. Let him cook.
He low key is cooking, bro. Buka receiver 1 is not bad.
Can you tell me who the the Saints are playing week 17?
I should know this off the dome. I am a fake Saints fan.
What's up with Alvin Kamara?
I like Falcons, Saints, Falcons. By the way,
Falcons.
yeah, let's just look up Alvin Kamara. Let's just see what comes up. Let's go to news. 4 hours ago, NFLTradeRumors.co. NFC notes: Cameron Jordan, Taysom Hill, Alvin Kamara, Falcons, Panthers, Saints. Let's click this clickbaity title. Tua and Penix will share first team reps. Did I just lag? Oh, you just muted because of Luna. Saints head coach Kellen Moore and GM Mickey Loomis continue to field questions about whether or not the team will bring back veteran DN Cameron Jordan, RB Alvin Kamara, and Taysom Hill. We're trying to see how long he's going to fit on our roster. Loomis commented on Kamara. Obviously, there's a resource management element to it. We'll get to that over the next week or two. So a whole lot of nothing burger from the Saints. They're just,
kind of sounds like they're not bringing him back based off that, though, right? Like if they were even having to like say anything about it, like, yeah, we'll see if he's on the team. Like that kind of makes it seem like no, he's not going to be on the team.
Sports Illustrated Dallas Cowboys. Viral Alvin Kamara Cowboys photo raises question. Is Dallas realistic fit? Oh my God, let's hear this. Alvin Kamara to the Cowboys propaganda, dude. What am I looking at?
Cowboys are just like, I feel like anytime there's like a former has been like stud, like they're just like Cowboys. Like Alvin Kamara just, I'm not surprised by that one bit.
There's another one talking about Alvin Kamara's status with the Saints, parentheses, we're getting close.
All right, we're getting closer to our pick. The next guys I have in the queue for the week 17 stacks are Jordan, Tyson, and Marv. However, I don't know if I really want to take either of those guys here. Can maybe do Marv on like the second pick. But for the first pick, what do you think here?
I like buying a little bit of Saints, Jordan, Tyson. I don't hate it. But is that really far back?
I don't know if I really want to do Tyson with ETN. Like the Saints, I don't necessarily know if that's an offense I want to just like load up on. We were talking about Christian Watson. I kind of like also Lamar. No, let's do Lamar, dude. Round 5 Lamar. All the last couple years, he's been like a round 3, round 4 guy.
He's been an upside guy.
Let's go Lamar.
What's the strat for these single QBs, baby? I love going RB heavy early. Feel the RP depth is not that good. Trent says, "Is this for week 17?"
Yes.
Answer those after this pick.
I'm gonna go Marv.
Basically, Anthony likes to work on week 17 correlation for his early picks. That way, you can get like a Trevor Lawrence 40-point game, and then the team he put up 40 against, whatever guy puts up 20 on that team against the Jags, he also gets a piece of that or whatever, right?
Yep.
You're basically betting on a W game environment. Single QBs right now, Frizzle. I'm honestly seeing a lot of early RB anchor, like 2 RB anchors at the start. Seems to be pretty popular this year, but I'm always a big believer in like if everyone's zigging, you zag, like this guy with Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, and Chris Olave is surrounded by people like spamming RBs, and he's got Judkins, Hubbard, and Joe Burrow. Like that's a nice team in my opinion.
Trent, are you asking whether it's week 17, like is this draft just for week 17 or about the correlation aspect? Because this draft is for the whole season, but like Josh was saying, like with the week 17 building stuff, like if this team were to advance and make it to the second, third round of the tournament, all the real money like in these tournaments comes from week 17. So that's why when you're building these, you want to build it kind of with the assumption, hey, I'm going to make it to week 17. How can I get the most productive lineup for week 17, the week where the money's really being made? Like if you just look at the structures of the tournaments, like if you make it to week 17, you get like a nice floor, which is obviously more money that you put than what you put into the draft. But in order to like actually make these worth it, you need to place well in week 17, which is why we talk about the week 17 correlation stuff. If you look at like most of the like winners from these past tournaments, like if you look at the winners from like BestBall Mania, that sort of thing, like they were all doing week 17 stacks. Up next in our queue is Michael Wilson.
What is the ADP difference between Michael Wilson and Marv? One pick, like one round. That's
A couple rounds.
I don't like that.
I think Michael Wilson's interesting for one of these picks. We need a running back. What do you think about Manungai or Dowdle? Let's go Wilson. Lock up Wilson.
Pull up your ADP board.
Because now we got the like we're just assuming this is Arizona Vegas battle through the air week 17, which honestly could be in play.
If you didn't have Bowers, I'd like Kraft here, honestly.
I think we need a running back here. I'm between Manungai and Dowdle. I think I like Manungai just because I prefer that offense. Yeah.
I like Dowdle.
I like
hate Dowdle more.
I hate Steelers place pieces, man. The Steelers are just such a gross team to me for fantasy.
Arthur Smith is still with them, right?
No. I'm pretty sure.
Where is he right now?
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure Arthur Smith left with Tomlin. You want to know who their coordinator is? Aaron Rodgers. Oh, question for you. We've been talking about Kenneth Gainwell with the Bucks, right? But obviously Kenneth Gainwell left the Steelers. Who's going to be getting that work for the Steelers that Gainwell's getting? It's Jaylen Warren, right? Like Jaylen Warren's going to be getting.
And I think Rico Dowdle. I think we're going to see Najee Harris, Jaylen Warren like 2.0, and I think Najee Harris is going to be Rico Dowdle. Like that is actually my take on that offense.
That's exciting for Jaylen Warren because last year I feel like he was kind of, because Gainwell was there, he was kind of getting forced to play like a role that's not necessarily him per se, like being like
it's not his brand, not his brand of football.
No, like he's a kind of scat receiving back. So I think it could be a good year for Jaylen Warren based off that, even though like I know people don't necessarily like the backfield, him and Rico Dowdle, but I think of those two, I definitely think that Jaylen Warren could be more impactful for fantasy. That being said, though, Rico Dowdle, I'm gonna assume probably gets the goal line carries, which half PPR best ball formats, like a Rico Dowdle 2 touchdown game is probably more impactful than a Jaylen Warren 10 receptions, 30 yards game, you know? So for this format, maybe Dowdle's the better pick, but let's say it's full PPR, like at home league where you need to pick who's starting each week. I'd probably prefer Jaylen Warren. I would really love to get either one of Matthew Golden or Xavier Worthy here.
Worthy than Golden, personally, for ranking.
Yeah, that's how I would have them too. Oh, there goes Golden. So let's hope.
I'm just like really disgusted by this Trevor Lawrence picture. I'm still not over him cutting his hair. I think he lost all his QB aura. Definitely a negative signal, bro. Like I this is my first time seeing the new pick. I was not paying attention to his picture the last two drafts. I was like, who is this like ugly man in purple over here? It's Trevor Lawrence next to beautiful Justin Herbert. Like, I don't know. And also Drake May going after Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels. How do you feel about that? And Dak.
It's interesting.
What are we like? That's insane to me. He should be going to ahead of all of those guys, honestly.
I think I'm gonna go Gainwell again here for my next pick.
Does this guy have four? What are we watching, bro? How does he have four quarterbacks?
Whoa, yeah, what the hell?
Bro is like, no, I'm getting pissed that these dogs are sliding. He's like, no more Drake May, Herbert, or Mahomes for anyone. Like, what the hell?
All right. We went Gainwell, so now we got the ETN, Scatabo, Monungai, Gainwell backfield. That feels pretty nice. We went elite quarterback and elite tight end. I think we just hammer home receivers these next few picks.
Jacoby Brissett after he falls way past ADP. Love that.
Carson Beck, round 20. Yeah, Brissett's just a hard one because obviously the worry with
him getting replaced.
Yeah.
And Lamar Jackson's injury prone, so you want a guy putting up 12 points a week at least.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate Sam Darnold pick. He's just like a dependable like QB 12 to 24 in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got one of my other drafts I did off stream. I got Sam. I would like really need a QB2 for that team, and I got Sam Darnold like pick 150, like 20 picks past where he usually goes, and then I stacked him with AJ Barner. And that felt pretty nice.
Miles,
what up, brother?
What is that sad emoji, bro? Like Ryan.
Frizzle, week 17 stack is basically you're just building out. So we're looking at the week 17 schedule, like with this team, for example. Here, I'll show it. The Raiders play the Cardinals week 17. So we're taking Cardinals pieces and Raiders pieces, hoping for when we get to week 17, it's a high-scoring game environment in that game. If that makes sense. Let me know if you need any more clarification with that.
You're just making a correlated bet.
Yep. It's basically just the reason you do that is you're just limiting the variables you have to hit on to win the tournament, right? Because let's say you don't do that and you have just a bunch of good players. Well, in order to win these contests, you need the highest possible upside outcomes to win, right? And so when you're saying you need the best possible outcome at each position, the easiest way to do that is just hitting on, okay, this is the highest scoring game of the slate. These are the players in that game that you need to have, right? Versus if, say, I have 10 different players from 10 different teams, then I need 10 different game environments to be good.
And you do it week 17 because it's the championship, so that's where you can win first place.
Yep. I took Mark Andrews, which I'm kind of regretting in hindsight because I kind of wish I just did Shaheed Darnold.
Shaheed, my
that
king.
Probably would have been better suited for this team, but someone flying down my street.
Yeah, bro. Who's on their way to McDonald's, dude? But what if that? Yeah, you're screwed. But what if it's not Frizzle? What if you have the Kyle Pitts versus whatever?
Yeah, and to that I would say like most of these teams you draft, you're not even gonna make it to week 17. Like 99.9% of these teams you draft, you're not gonna make it to week 17. But when you get there, you give yourself a big leg up if you have this correlation, right? It's the same as when I'm building out like the week-to-week teams that we're gonna do again during the season, where you're drafting like just for this given slate. When I was doing those, I was usually stacking for one game.
And honestly, Frizzle, think about it this way. If you made it to week 17, you're already he's already stacked like Raiders and Cardinals players. So those stacks throughout the regular season were probably pretty damn solid.
Mm-hmm.
So you're also making that correlated bet that now not only do you have these stacks, but they're both like pretty good teams because you are in week 17 all of a sudden, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you really think it through, it's like not like a crazy thing to do.
Yeah. And I don't think it's something that like you need to be like, yeah, or like you need to like here I'm making this pick because the week 17 matchup. I think it's, hey, I like this player, he fits our week 17 stack, so I'm gonna take him. It's kind of like what I use as like a tiebreaker. But a lot of the people who have like taken down these tournaments, that's the strategy they're doing.
I'm reaching 20 picks out of NP to select Michael Wilson in the 3rd round. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Maybe get some Keaton Mitchell.
I kind of screwed myself because I took Bowers and Andrews, and they have the same bye week at tight end. Where I honestly though, is it the worst thing in the world to just take a 0 at tight end for 1 week? Like with having Brock Bowers and Andrews, I should be pretty much outscoring everyone at tight end every other week, right? If I get 0 1 week, like if I take some bum tight end in round 15, like who's to say in week 13 he's gonna have that much? Like, you know, it's is that worth an entire roster spot to basically take someone just for 1 week?
I'd rather have Jalen Noel. First comes to shove, I'd rather have Jalen Noel.
We're gonna go Trey Tucker.
Yeah, because realistically, those are like your best players, so you might as well optimize a little bit. What's your
feel? We need another quarterback. Mendoza fits the build, but again, a bye week thing.
By the way, first of all, I was reading your comment just
I think we do Mendoza, and then I would love to get so I'll bite the 0 at tight end for week 13, but I won't bite it at quarterback. So we'd need to get a 3rd quarterback in here for sure.
Who's available?
Some
grossness. Gino. Jacoby. Definitely Jacoby.
Nice. A's. Let's go. A's just tied again.
You're already worried about like the mid-season switch up for Jacoby, so that kind of goes against your process.
Yeah, it'd probably be better to take Carson Beck, to be honest. You're kind of taking a gamble in doing that, but
I'd push it to last round then.
Yeah. I would say Carson Beck's more likely to be starting week 14 than Jacoby Brissett is.
We don't care about week 14, bro. We 13. Week 13, Anthony. That's your bye week.
Sorry.
Or that's a tough spot, dude, because their bye week's week 14. I could see that being when they switch them. You know what I mean? That's a very typical NFL thing to do. Oh, our season's cooked. We have 4 more weeks. It's our bye week. Here you go, Carson.
The only other one, I guess we could do Aaron Rodgers, but
it's another gross one. All these are gross QBs.
Because all these other guys have their questions too, right? Aaron Rodgers is, I would say, of these guys, he's probably the most likely to be starting week 13.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah, it is tough. Not one I love. But
I say just punt it and see who falls. Let fate decide.
I think Aaron Rodgers is here, right here. I think we just take him, take our medicine, lock it up.
You don't think has a higher chance of starting?
Well, there goes Aaron Rodgers. We're doing the Carson Beck thing. We're waiting. Mike Washington. Come on over, buddy. Oh, I never talked about Mike Washington when we took him.
Oh, yeah.
The other draft.
Talk us through it.
So,
How do you like him as the handcuff to Genty?
yes, I like Mike Washington as the handcuff, and also in this format, especially. Here, let me make my next pick, and I'll get into it. Let's take Zachariah Branch again. Atlanta correlates with our Week 17 build.
Shout out Trent.
Spike week guy. I'm not the biggest Branch guy, but for this format, someone who can give you some spikes weeks, he certainly can do that. Okay, talking about Mike Washington, one of the underdog plays just cashed. Mike Washington, he's obviously going to be the handcuff to Genty, right? Like, there's no one else in that backfield that's even going to be a threat for that spot. It's going to be Genty and it's going to be Mike Washington. You're getting a premium handcuff already. Round 15. So I already like that. What I also like is he's going to have standalone value. Kubiak's shown us with all these past offenses he's been in that he likes to use multiple running backs. He likes to use – last year he liked to use both Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. When he was with the Saints, he used Kenneth it was mainly Kamara, but he sprinkled in a little bit of Kendre Miller when healthy. There was another gross back in New Orleans 2 years ago that touched the field more than I would have liked to, as I remember owning Kamara that year. I'm just drawing a blank on who it is. But anyways,
Mike Miller.
Yes. Yeah. Mike Washington will get touches even minus an injury to Genty. And with that being said, Mike Washington profiles as kind of like a big play running back where he runs a 4.4 and is a threat to take any run to the crib, which I like in this format where you're not have to picking who you're starting each week. Like, let's say Mike Washington breaks a 40-yard run to the crib. That's 10 points, and that's probably hit in my lineup as a flex. And I think that's super valuable in this format. And plus, so you're giving me potentially a couple spike weeks, and you're also giving me a premium handcuff where, say, Ashton Genty goes down. That's a smash pick in round 15. So I'm pretty big on Mike Washington. I think he's the one of the easiest backs in this range for me to kind of like tell myself a story about, which you kind of have to do like we were talking about earlier. Like, you have to talk about these like ceiling outcomes for these picks.
I want my delusional storyline on Mike Washington taking over that backfield midway through the season after Ashton Genty tweaks his knee. I want to tell myself that story. I agree, Anthony. I like that.
Right?
Kind of just sounds like the Tyler Algier to Bijan. Sounds like the Mike Washington to Ashton Genty. I could see it.
All right, so I think we need to go another running back here. We could go running back or wide receiver, but I think running back's more of a need. Yeah, Carson's going to be the second pick. At running back, we can go James Conner.
No.
No?
I don't like it.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Overthinking it. Go DJ Giddens.
Oh, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
You're such a hooker, bro. You're such a hooker. You should have just gone back and gone Giddens, bro. You could have easily. Oh my god! Oh, I hate underdog drafts, bro. These are like actually brutal.
I went back.
I got sniped on back. I was lose my marbles.
No, I took James Conner though.
I already did lose my marbles. You already saw my reaction to Beck getting sniped in my head.
I actually think James Conner, like, he's another guy I could tell myself a story about round 17.
His farewell tour. Shows Jeremiah Love how it's done.
Well, we're worried about that Cardinals backfield. Who's to say he's even on the Cardinals?
Yeah,
like, sure, he's under contract, but the Cardinals are very clearly like, they just drafted Jeremiah Love. They signed Tyler Algier. They still have Trey Benson. They already have 3 backs. James Conner's old and coming off of ACL.
Do they even save money by cutting him?
Yeah, they do.
Where would he go? Where would he go? James Conner to the Seahawks.
Probably not because they have what's his name?
Emmanuel Wilson, the guy we were just
Yeah.
trying to draft. Panthers.
Probably not because they have Brooks healthy now and they're good with Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, but he'd be like free.
But like, even if he goes into the season with the Cardinals, like let's say he's healthy, he could be a type of guy that gets traded mid-season to someone who's starting running back just went down. I feel like the NFL's always kind of like James Conner. They still probably like him if he proves that he's healthy enough with the knee. I don't know. It's a round 17 pick. It's most likely a nothing anyways, but James Conner's shown us he can be good.
Pick. Oh my days. The last round, Greg Dulci's
I like the Gunnar Helm round 16 too. That's a nice tight end late dart throw. Yeah. All right. Should we rip one more or should we get out of here?
Fans, what is the crowd?
Let us know in the chat. You guys want one more? I could do one more if you guys are up for it. I want to get an early pick.
Minnesota or Titans? Oh, Minnesota. I could see that
Minnesota
one.
would be interesting, yeah. Especially
Holy Ugg running back room though, dude.
Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason. And then they got Damon Claiborne. I actually do kind of like Damon a little bit. Really?
Yeah,
I like his speed. He's got juice. I think he'll be just like a kick return guy, though. That's kind of what he profiles as. Dude, you guys want one more?
Today,
Trent, you want another draft?
The calm 2-hour stream.
We just finished maxing out the Dash Hound. Well, one of my parlays just hit, so we can hit another draft.
This guy. Well, I'm looking at like our startup right now. Who are the late round?
Let's rip one more.
Late round sneakies.
All right, we're gonna do a puppy for this one. When puppy? No puppy.
I still think Tyquan Thornton goated sleeper.
No, I'm kind of coming at first I kind of shut it down, but like talking through it more, like I
not bad.
I see the vision. All right, we entered a puppy. Here, wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pump fake it like Yash said. And see if that gives us a better
pump fake.
Hopefully that gives us a better
method confirmed.
A better pick. Yeah, come on.
Oh, yes, why I messaged a Temu scan.
Why we're waiting for that to fill? I have a couple slow drafts I'm in right now. If you guys want to see these, and I can talk through it. So this slow draft that I'm one pick away, I got T-Law, Shah, CMC, Tootin, Corum, Aaron Jones, Tajay Spears, Nico, Adams, Parker Washington, Jacoby, and Shaheed, Brock Bowers, Strange. Adams is another guy who I'm really liking at his ADP right now. Round 4, Devontae Adams feels pretty freaking nice.
Yeah, for redraft, I like that.
With this next pick, I think I need to go wide receiver here. Let's cue this one up. I don't know. This one's kind of hard. I don't know. I'll come back to that one later. The puppy just filled. Oh my gosh, the pump fake method worked.
Oh, guys, we got that on stream. Pump fake method confirmed. Oh my days. Play hard to get.
Pump fake method worked, dude. That was insane.
The jokes just write themselves sometimes, guys.
The pump fake method worked. We're getting our first Bijan Robinson share. All right, can you tell me who the Falcons have week 17?
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah. Let me double check Flea Flicker because now I'm like paranoid.
But... Trent, you're my Atlanta insider.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Trent's here too. We're in good hands. We're in great hands.
So Trent, let me ask you. Let's have a Falcons conversation with our Atlanta insider. Well, first let me ask you this, Yosh, and then we'll have Trent give us his thoughts in the chat. But who do you think is going to end up getting that starting job? Is it Tua or is it Michael Penix?
I think it's Tua. I think they just take some of the pressure off of Penix. I mean, their original plan was to ease Penix into that offense, right? And after him just really crumbling last year, I could see them just, blame it on me. Like hashtag Tua, like Tua pulled a little Gino. Like, just blame it on me, guys. It's all right. I already have CTE. Just blame it on me. Like realistically, I could see them and Tua's probably a little bit better at quarterback than Michael Penix.
As of right now, I think I would agree with that.
So that's where I stand with Penix versus Tua. But I think it's a good developmental move by Atlanta to bring in Tua, another lefty to train a lefty. I think it's I like what they got cooking over there. I don't hate it.
I think it's Tua as well. I just feel like he fits the style of offense that Stefanski wants to run. A little more. Penix has never really been an under center guy. And that's what Stefanski likes to do. It's a lot of under center stuff, a lot of play action, deep dropbacks. I'm excited about what Bijan's going to do in this Stefanski system.
Though. Whoa. Round 2, JJ? What are we doing over here? The one time you're not on that side of the board, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy work. How'd that even happen?
JT Cook and Genty. What are we doing? What are those ADPs?
Yeah, those words from Matt Ryan definitely sound like a Tua's our guy statement. Because Penix definitely has a lot to clean up from an accuracy perspective, especially.
Everyone's hammering early RB. What do you do here, Anthony? Are you gonna zig when everyone else is zagging?
Well, we already got Bijan, so we're good. We already got our true workhorse anchor back.
If he breaks his ankle, this team's a bust, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we thinking here? Neighbors Pickens.
I don't love Neighbors right now for this year.
Injury scares you?
The injury scares me and Dart scares me. Yeah. I think I was texting you about this on the side, but going through my QB charting, I finished all the rookies from last year. I finished all the upcoming rookies for this year. Dart is not great downfield. All right, I
think Pickens is definitely the easiest smash here, but I don't know who else you go. And make sure you move
Pickens and ETN. Get a little unique.
Do you like AJ Brown at all this year?
Not really.
Or you don't like the level of uncertainty?
I just don't. Yeah, I don't like not knowing with him.
Then you don't like Breece Hall, huh? You don't want to be a part of the Jets.
We're going to go ETN, stack that Atlanta-New Orleans game. It's a little unique because it's a little ahead of ADP. Cowboys play the Giants, right? Week 17.
Right, you're saying you hold on. Where is our inside reporter? Atlanta Pass defense is stout. Run defense is mid. Never mind. Great ETN pick.
Exactly. No, I read that report.
Read the scouting report.
I read the scouting report.
It's hard to completely trash Penix, but he has to learn a new playbook. Tommy Rees being a former Alabama OC and Tua, he watched film. See, I wouldn't have known any of that, Trent. Like you deep in that. You in there like swimwear, bro. Like it's actually very insightful though. Dude, what if Tua just has like a comeback year, bro?
Yeah, it was actually McDaniel that was holding him back the whole time.
Imagine Tyreek Hill me and Trent were talking Tyreek Hill to the Falcons, dude. I think he just bought a home in Georgia. Like a $2 million home. I'm not even playing. Me and him were just talking about this the other day, dude. Tyreek and Tua link up in Atlanta to show that McDaniels was the problem. Go to make a playoff run with Drake London. Like that would be cinema. Absolute cinema. Could you imagine that, dude?
No. No.
Oh my god, that would actually break football, I think, if that happened, dude.
Frizzle said we should have picked ETN over Pickens. Switch the order of the picks.
Real. Mess up the ADP a little bit.
We got to send a message to Pickens. Can't let him get too
complacent.
Yeah, we got to keep him on his toes. Hey, you were in a second round pick, buddy.
I used to hate the Falcons with a passion. Grew on me as I moved here. Branch is to his Tyreek light. Branch goes late. You could definitely pair up a little branch action on this team for free.
Yeah, I didn't come into this stream thinking I would have Branch on all the teams we've drafted so far, but here we are.
Yeah, you've just been doing that, bro. I've had zero input in the Branch picks.
I know. He was just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, this feels late.
Pickens over Rice. I don't know why Rice is still going this early, bro. I get upside, bro, but you're really limiting your upside when a guy's going to jail while rehabbing.
Dude, and over all these names that are like
next to him aren't even that much worse, bro.
Nico Collins, no questions.
Nico Collins had a similar-ish production. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Rashee Rice was putting up numbers last season.
I could argue Luther Burden over Rashee Rice right now. Would I do it? Probably not. Could I argue it? Yeah.
I want to see more of a discount on Rashee Rice before we take him because he was going round 4 last season. No,
I think Devontae Adams is going to be one of these picks. I was just talking about how much I like him going this late. And then for the other pick, I also am a fan of Waddle in this range.
Pull up your ADP.
I also really like Waddle in this Denver offense. I think he's put Adams first in the queue because he's definitely one of those picks. I definitely think I prefer Waddle to all these other guys. I think Odunze is also interesting.
I like Odunze where he's going.
I'm not in love with this Terry Price. I don't
get
it's so strange because I used to be such a big Terry guy, but the last few years, he's just gone. After Jaden's rookie season, he just got way too expensive for me. Where
odds on DJ
Moore's another guy I haven't really been drafting a whole lot of. I probably need to start mixing him in. He is probably going to be a lot better in this Bills offense than what he has been the past couple of years, but it's just hard to justify when you have Devontae Adams on the board, who is going to walk into 10 touchdowns at least this year. You have Jalen Waddle, who's going to be a true number 1 wide receiver in a Sean Payton offense. We saw the prime years of Michael Thomas in that offense and how Sean Payton can get the ball to his wide receiver ones. Mm-hmm. We know Sean Payton calls a hell of a lot of screens. And I think Jalen Waddle can be a pretty good wide receiver to throw screens to. I think he's a pretty high upside pick.
I really like your team compared to a lot of the teams in this lobby right now, bro. Like, what are we doing? I like that Loveland team, though. Loveland team has upside.
Yeah, Loveland's good, too. Are we worried
like
that
this Allen team?
The Josh Allen team, James Cook, Hampton? Yeah, me neither. I don't mind Hampton, but I feel like he's another guy that I'm not quite as in on as others.
Especially at price, I'm not in.
Yeah. I just feel like he's like, I think I definitely would prefer Chase Brown.
As someone who plays a lot of Madden franchises, bro, Hampton only peaks as like a 90 overall. He's mid. Like, actually, though, dude, he does not develop into a superstar in Madden franchise. I don't know what it is. He sucks in Madden franchise. Never pick him.
Like, okay, why is Amarian Hampton going a round and a half earlier than Josh Jacobs is? Like, what's the logical difference between those guys?
Because
like,
people just hate Josh Jacobs for no reason.
What's the story that the Hampton drafters are telling themselves that he's a round and a half better than Josh Jacobs?
Because they had the worst O-line in the league last year, and it can only get better from the worst. Joe Alt will be here all season. That's what they're trying to tell themselves. I don't buy it.
I don't buy it, and I like. I guess is it the McDaniel thing that they think McDaniel's going to use Hampton like A-Chain? Because I don't think that's what he's going to do.
He's going to use Keaton Mitchell like A-Chain, bro. Let's be real here.
I think he's going to throw the ball to him, but I think that was like, I don't think that's necessarily like, oh, Mike McDaniel like throws to his running backs a lot, like he needs that in his system. I think it's kind of like I have Devon A-Chain, let's get him the ball in space. You know?
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I see it.
My RB1 in Madden.
Ooh, we might have found someone higher on Parker Washington than me.
That's actually so funny, bro. He gets picked 2 picks after Brian Thomas Jr. I love that. He really wanted to make a statement with that pick. It's a statement pick. Between Ayuk, Diggs, and AJ Brown, I wonder if one ends up in Kansas City. Probably injuries. Yet, okay, this is regarding Hampton.
What do you think about a little Hurts, Mekhi Lemon stack pick here?
I like the Hurts pick for sure. And I get wanting to stack him.
I think Lemon's interesting at this range.
Yeah.
I mean,
who else is available?
Too much.
I think Jalen's like a smash for sure.
Yeah, let's take Hurts. It's Hurts or we can reach on Dak, and I just feel like it feels a lot better to take Hurts, get Mekhi Lemon with him. This receiver room is nasty.
I like it. And your RB room is dependable.
Yeah, I think we need some more behind those guys.
Who are you thinking at tight end?
I think Pitts for sure is interesting. Like, I don't mind taking Pitts on this next turn if he's still there. Jake Ferg, I don't know. Fannin, obviously. We talked about Fannin a lot earlier. Yeah. Well, let's just see how this board plays out, and then we can get there. But I like the way this team's building so far.
How do you feel about Pitts long term? Like, do we think he actually re-signs with the Falcons? Like, I know he just signed a franchise tag. I'm aware. He's on it 1 year, right?
Wait, before you get into this, can you give me the Week 17s for Rams and Eagles? Actually, maybe just the Rams, because I don't know if I want to get too crazy.
Eagles, Niners, Rams, Bucks.
Bucks and Niners. Okay. I think Rams Bucks is a good game to stack for.
Mm-hmm. The calm revenge game from Baker.
And that just gives us an excuse to take Kenneth Gainwell.
For one of my super flex best ball, I have Josh Allen, Daniels, and Mahomes. I think that 10K is mine. Yeah, but then who are your receivers? I'm sure there's a guy in that lobby with like Sam Darnold and Malik Willis, and he'll probably win it when Malik Willis is QB4. Some tomfoolery. So it happens like every year, Frizzle. It's so frustrating and super flex. The late round QBs are killer.
Yeah, the Carson Beck's team's really going to win leagues this year.
Probably like I don't know, like who's that backup the Eagles drafted, bro? Jalen Hurts goes down on a tush push, freaking snaps his elbow.
Dude, I will say if Hurts were to go down, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but the guy from North Dakota State.
We both know who he is. We just don't know his name.
I've literally charted him. I know his name. I know Bryce Lance's name is receiver that he threw to, but I'm drawing a blank on his name. Here, I can literally figure it out like this.
It's Cole Payton.
Cole Payton, yes. Cole Payton could run the tush push, that's for sure. He's a huge dude.
Mm-hmm. Dude, what if they just like take Jalen Hurts out during the tush push and just put Cole Payton in? Like
Cole Payton, oh my gosh.
Because like from a risk perspective, that's like one of the highest injury plays in the league, no?
But I mean, Hurts is yet to get hurt doing it.
Yes.
And they do it so often.
And he fumbled last season a couple of times.
Yeah, but it's like Hurts has shown he can do this so well. Like he's your franchise guy. He likes doing it. Like, do you run a risk putting in a rookie in those situations? Fannon's still sitting there. I think we go Fannin.
Yeah.
What if we just double up on tight end, Fannin, Pitts, be done? Oh, but they have the same bye. That's fine. You know what? Let's just do it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it, Yosh.
Honestly, Frizzle, that's a nice team. Definitely has high upside. No, you're not cooked, dude. You have a bunch of like receiver twos, but like you also have like two potential receiver ones.
Fannin, Pitts.
Especially if, God forbid, something happens to Pookie Bear Chris Olave, dude. Like Jordan Tyson's going to smash.
All right, now our next picks, we have to really hammer running back. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Gainwell. Hopefully he falls. If not, we might be looking at our first Jonathan Brooks share. Yosh will probably hate it, but we talked through the process of why he's kind of interesting scroll.
There's Golden. Oh, Golden Craft is a nice team. I think you cooked. I don't think you are cooked, bro.
You mean Xavier Legette? Trevor Etienne greater than Jonathan Brooks. I don't know, dude. Did you see Trevor Etienne finally got playing time for the first time all year for some reason, and it was in the playoffs, and he fumbled?
What? I did not know that was the one time he got the ball, Susan.
It was against the – no, I think he returned kicks, like, throughout the year, low-key. But he, like – I remember, like, seeing him in the game. I'm like, Trevor Etienne's, like, actually touching the field this year. And then as soon as I, like, thought that out loud, he fumbled. Yeah, it was a kick return. That's what I thought. First of all, I would have fumbled too.
Whenever I think of a fumbled kick return, I just remember Kyle Williams muffing a punt in like the NFC championship for the 49ers on his like 10-yard line, and the Niners lost. And the next year the same shit happened and the Niners lost, and then I stopped watching football for like 5 years. And I think it was Kyle Williams both times, bro. Same number 10, dude.
Oh, there goes Gainwell. That guy saw the vision.
Dude, Kenny Gainwell's such a nice pick.
I like this guy's team that took Gainwell, actually. I don't like Sutton.
It's the Loveland team, right? Yeah, that guy's sharp.
Yeah, he went CD, Chase Brown, Smitty, Loveland, Odunze, Caleb. Yeah, it's a nice team.
Little Sutton, Bo Nix stack.
Damn it. I was hoping we would get Stafford. Both of the guys I had in my queue just gone. All right. We need to go running back.
Who you like rest of season, RJ?
Do we go Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, just lock up a Minnesota back? Or do we go Rachaad White, Jonathan Brooks?
Rachaad White, Jonathan Brooks, higher upside. Rachaad White could very easily be the RB1 in Washington. As freaky as that sounds.
Yeah, as someone who's been like a perennial Rachaad White hater, I actually don't mind him this year.
Like, are we really worried about Bill Prosky merit, bro?
QB2 is going to be ugly once again. I was really hoping Stafford came back to us. Man, that Stafford Hurts QB room would have felt so beautiful. Yeah, where are you at on like Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones? They go right next to each other in ADP. Like,
I mean, in our startup, I went Mason over Jones. I think it's just like an age plus injury thing.
In Dynasty, it's for sure Mason, but like in redraft.
I mean, I did it with the lens of like this season. Like, I feel like the big knock against Jordan Mason is like people don't really like think he can carry that backfield, but I think he can if and when something happens to Aaron Jones, because Aaron Jones is like 31, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's already shown us he's not made of steel.
See what Frizzle asked?
Yeah, I did.
It's Harvey. It's Harvey.
I would rank it Harvey, Kyle, Corum, Rodriguez.
Yep.
Or maybe, honestly, I would rank Corum above Kyle just for upside reasons if Kyron goes down.
No, I think I prefer Manungai to Corum. Just because Manungai is going to get more work minus an injury.
I mean, Corum was like basically splitting 40-60 with Kyron on one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. But I mean, that's not the argument you can make for both of them. I think they're definitely same tier. You can rank them next to each other. They're like flip a coin, dude, between Corum and Mongol. I hate the fact you put Mongolian, bro. I can't. I'm like, I can't say Manungai, bro. It's throwing me off. I can't.
Hey, Frizzle, I was talking about Claiborne and how I do like his speed. Walmart Keaton Mitchell is kind of not a horrible comp, to be honest with you. Like, I can see that for sure. But I definitely don't see Aaron Jones being a top 5 back. No.
I don't know how the hell Aaron Jones is still a superstar in Madden, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Blasphemy.
81 overall superstar. It's like, what are we doing, Madden?
All right. We are coming up soon. I kind of like going Jonah Coleman with one of these picks.
What? Oh, he's the never mind. Jonah Coleman's the good guy. He's on the Broncos, yes.
Yes. And we already got Waddle. And then what about going like Stroud? Just get our QB2. Oh, never mind.
Screw that, Cam
Stroud.
Ward.
I could do it. Let's do Cam Ward. Cam Ward's fun. Let's do Cam Ward, Jonah Coleman.
Yeah, go. And then Gunnar Helm. Bang. Bing bong. I actually like that. I'm not even playing. Like, I think a Gunnar Helm pick down the line would be nice. Or, oh, never mind. JK, you already have 2 stud tight ends.
No, but they have the same bye week, so I'm fine going Helm. What about we can go like DK too?
Yeah.
I like DK more than I like Iron Manor. Who else do the Titans have? It's Ridley, Wandale.
Your guy, bro. That's your man. Yeah, that's your man.
Not anymore. A lot has changed with the Calvin Ridley outlook. I think I would prefer DK to Ridley, to be honest.
It's not crazy, honestly.
Yep, I'm with you, Frizzle. We were talking about that early in the stream. We think so too.
I think people forget how good he is. Easy top 12 QB playing with his best supporting cast ever. Period.
Best
with his
coach.
best defense ever. Like literally the best environment he's ever been in.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, Yash.
The Vikings are. If the Vikings have a competent QB, right? Let's just say Joe Burrow. Let's say Joe Burrow was the quarterback for the Vikings. Do you think they're a Super Bowl contender? In that stacked NFC too, I think they have a shot.
Dude, if they had Joe Burrow, they'd be pretty damn good because their defense is always going to be nasty.
Right?
While they have Brian
Kyler
Flores.
Murray is not a bottom 16 quarterback in my eyes.
Yeah, but he's not a Joe Burrow either. Like Joe Burrow's an elite.
Joe Burrow's built different. This is true, but that's just like for a hypothetical sense, right? Sure. Justin Jefferson's a top 3 receiver in the league, 4, 5, whatever you want to call him. Okay, he is in the prime of his career. Jordan Addison is a top 28, 36 receiver in the league. Jawan Jennings a dog too. Like, let's not forget about him. Like, Jawan Jennings a dog too on third downs. TJ Hawkinson, many years removed from an injury. I'm sure he's solid. I'm sure he's like a, 28 to 32 overall tight end in the league at this point in his career, right? This is true. Speaking of Justin Jeff, I gotta get shares of him. I have 0, right? Like, especially when have you ever seen like a real dip on Justin Jefferson? We just saw him go in the second round of a best ball tourney.
All right, our picks coming up. We likely need to go wide receiver with one of these picks.
Not
down and just go.
Not Ryan Flournoy, not Brandon Ayuk, not.
I want to go wide receiver and Helm.
I don't.
What do we think about Debo? Like, because if Debo signs to a team, he's not going to be this cheap.
Fair. What do you think about Denzel Boston? Do you have any shares of him?
I have him on a dynasty team, but I haven't got him in any of these. I could be down. Oh, never mind. There he goes.
Makes our choice easier.
Yeah. I could also be talking to like Tajay Spears.
Okay, you have 2. Do you have too many running backs? No, not really.
No.
You have like 2 startable.
Our wide receivers, we only have 4, but they're like 4 really good ones. Let's just do Helm so then we don't have to worry about tight end. And then Debo just went too. I didn't even realize. We could do Trey Harris.
No, too risky.
Antonio Williams.
Ted Hurst at least has a role in his offense at this point in time.
I kind of like Antonio Williams.
Get your guy, bro. Let's pick 168. He's like 10 picks past ADP, isn't he?
Yeah, let's do Antonio Williams. That's fun.
I don't really get the Antonio Williams hype, bro, but you do you.
Like 3rd round pick to go play with Jane Daniels. That's what it is.
There's a lot of players in this draft where I just don't get the hype, and I'm like fine with that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily get like first round in rookie drafts Antonio Williams, but pick 170 in redraft for a rookie wide receiver who might be a wide receiver too. Why not? They let Debo walk so they could go draft him, so clearly they have some sort of belief in him.
How do you like the team so far? Your 101 draft. How do you like it?
I feel pretty good about it.
I think there's like one contender in your league, and that's the one guy.
Yeah, I like this team.
The Loveland team.
It's a fun team. We got Hurts, Ward, Bijan, Etienne, White, Brooks, Coleman, Pickens, Adams, Waddle, Lemon, Williams. How many picks left do we have? 3 more picks. So I'm thinking probably 1 more running back, 2 wide receivers.
Yep.
Or do you think we need another quarterback with our Hurts, Cam Ward room? We're probably
just have to buy in. Like you
Hurts
can't always take 3, bro.
Yeah, and Hurts is a pretty high floor guy in his own right, I feel like.
And you buy into the second year bump for Ward with Dable and hoping he's just good with
ATL's a Hurst believer.
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
I like Hurst too. I wasn't super crazy about the landing spot. Just because
the Bucks had a good draft overall, though.
They did. The Bucks are there's just a lot of receivers in that offense, right?
None of them are particularly bad. It's like a Jags situation almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is, dude. You got your Brian Thomas Jr. and Ibuka. You got your Parker Washington and Jalen McMillan. You have your Chris Godwin, his Jacoby Myers. Cade Otton, Brenton Strange. Like, they're damn near the same offense, bro. Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, both first overall guys, on redemption arcs. Like, they really are just the same shit, different toilet.
There goes Hurst. I think in redraft, I would prefer Antonio Williams, definitely to Hurst, just because I like Hurst. I just don't know how fantasy relevant he's going to be. If he's like your typical X wide receiver, I'd be real surprised if he just hit the ground running as like a dominant target earner at the X wide receiver, right away. Maybe he can develop into that. Maybe he's got the size for it. You're right. But I don't know. There's a lot of most X wide receivers in the NFL just end up being like the kind of sacrificial X mold where they're just kind of out there running vertical routes all day.
Frizzle, if it's too good to be true, it probably just is, bro. Just the way the cookie crumbles. You got Justin Jeff and Jamar. Of course, it's there down near. Too good to be true.
All right, so I was saying we need 1 more running back, 2 more tight ends.
Let's see the board.
2 more wide receivers.
Let's see the board.
So running back, I'm thinking Sean Tucker.
Okay.
And wide receiver, we got Branch. I'd be down to do Branch again. Also got Tyreek.
Do you have any Tyreek shares or no?
No.
Would this be a spot where you would want to take one or no?
Yeah, because this is a pretty good wide receiver room. This might be a good spot.
And he's going to Atlanta. Imagine. This would be a crazy call team, bro.
Let's do it, Tyreek.
All right, who's that last receiver we want? Kayshon Boutte?
Well, if Branch came back to us, that'd be nice, but nope. He literally goes the next pick after.
You're getting overexposed to him anyway. It's chill.
Yeah. Surratt. I do kind of like Surratt. He's a little interesting to me. Adonai Mitchell, that's my boy. Tyquan Thornton, Yash's boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Noel, Jack Besh.
There's a lot of nice
DK. Oh yeah, let's go DK, dude. Let's go DK because then he returns kicks too, and if he scores a touchdown off a kick or a punt return, that's 6 points. I like DK.
Let's look at this Titans depth chart for 2026. See what they're officially listing so far. They still got Calvin Ridley listed as receiver 3.
I don't believe it.
I mean, they haven't I mean, they still have Tony Pollard, then Tajay, then Nicholas Singleton. But they updated it to put Cardell Tate at the receiver one. I'll just say that right now. So it's like updated, but like, do we trust it? Just like stuff I like to look at, look at the official website, be confused by it. Like, let's go to the Houston. Maybe what if Tank Dell's just listed as their receiver three? Are we just missing out? He is. Wow. Wow.
They have him listed over Noel.
Yeah, they have it. Nico, Jaden, Tank, and then second string behind Nico is Xavier Hutchinson, Jalen Knoll behind Jaden Higgins, and Justin Watson behind Tank Dell. It's probably why people are doing that. Then that's the only logical reason I can think of.
Did you say Justin Watson?
Yeah,
it's gonna be
save Chiefs guy, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be so tilting when we're sweating, like hoping for some Jalen Noel PT, and we see Justin Watson out there on the field. Oh my god! I just know.
Why do they hate Jalen Noel, bro? What did he do? I thought they would just love all the Iowa guys, bro. Like Jaden Higgins, Jalen Noel, and Xavier Hutchinson, all from Iowa, by the way. And I'm pretty sure they all are.
Iowa State.
One of them has played with Xavier Hutchinson while he was at Iowa, and I'm pretty sure it's later than Noel. Josh, who you went for Josh Downs, though? Name your price. Tank Dell has a massive presence in real life. He's literally the receiver, too, the way he getting love. But it doesn't make sense, though, dude. Like, his legs literally disintegrated. Like, it was not a minor injury. Jalen Knoll is not a bad receiver.
There must be practice clips or something of him just, like, looking healthy. Like, there's got to be some, like, sort of, like, training montage.
There's got to be, like, some Twitter news, Instagram bro.
Or something. Yeah, like, dude. There has to be.
CJ Stroud draws attention with 2-word message, Tank Dell. All right. Can you just give me the 2-word message in the headline, buddy? Who we going here?
We're going to finish it off with DK, and if we get sniped, Jack Besh.
Oh, there's Evan Ingram, my favorite pick in the draft. 210, starting tight end.
He's a bum.
He is a bum. It's like his last year where he'll get any production probably, and then Justin Jolie takes his job or they draft someone else.
Keyshawn Booty round 18 is beautiful. Yeah, this guy's sharp. 4 spot. Except Bucky Irving, never mind. All right, guys.
Anyone's Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, I think, bro. I don't like his team at all. I just like the Keyshawn Booty pick.
We're going to finish it off with DK, and then we're going to get out of here. We've been on stream long enough.
2.5 hours for the comeback stream. Hella gems in here, too.
Drop some knowledge for sure. Appreciate you guys who hopped in the stream. We'll be back into our rhythm of streaming more frequently.
Look at Frizzle. What Frizzles has said, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And Tank Dell is also undersized to begin with. Like, I don't understand where this is coming from.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. If Tank Dell's out snapping Jalen Noel, I guess we missed
that. That's organizational malpractice. I don't give a damn.
I mean, to be fair, like Tank Dell, when he was healthy before the leg injuries, like he was pretty damn good. So, if he's that Tank Dell, like, sure, yeah, I wouldn't mind him playing over Noel. But if he's not that Tank Dell, then we'll have an issue.
But either way, we're talking about him playing over Jalen Noel, not even Jaden Higgins. So, what realistically is the upside there?
He's just better.
Like 4 targets a game, bro. 4 targets a game, 12 points peak. Like, I don't know.
I mean, Stroud does like him, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, they're boys.
But Stroud ain't all that anymore, bro. Stroud was all that his rookie year.
Hey,
Stroud's like on boom trajectory now, bro.
Maybe you know what it was? He needs
a
his tank
door.
out. He needs his tank out.
He needs his tank, his security blanket.
Whoa. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
We'll catch you guys later. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Later. Have a good night, everyone.
Deuces.